to the stream. We are live with another game from the clouds. And it's Red Dead Online on Boosteroid. So welcome everybody. Early stream surprise. I just woke up early and cleaned up the kitchen and then thought, what should I do next? And then I decided to go live. I don't know. I don't know what's happening to my sleep schedule, guys. Anyways, we're here. We're here to stream. All right, my sound is working. I always have to do a quick test because of how many times I used to start muted, but I've been doing better. I've been doing better with it. But welcome everybody. Nate was first. Hi, Nate. Nice to see you. Nate, I saw you on... Oops, I just closed my chat. I saw you online last night on Red Dead, and then I went to join you, and then as I was joining, it popped up and said session no longer available, and I looked and you logged out, and I was like, oh, next time, I'll get you next time. But I saw that you at least installed it and have it online, and then of course I go live early the next day, but maybe we can play. Maybe we can play sometime. Everybody's welcome to join my posse. As long as you're not an evil hacker modder that uses illegal software, in which case you're not invited to my posse. Uninvited. But yeah, I only did one daily, so we'll probably work on some dailies, and I don't know, whatever we feel like, whatever we want. Manny wants to join. Yeah, sorry, Shep, yeah, I see. Okay, wait, I'm working my way through chat and I got distracted. Hello, yeah, Shep was second. Good morning. Well, yeah, it's morning enough. It's morning-ish. Howdy, partner. That quote is ridiculous. I obviously never said that, and it's a lie. You like my intro and my cute little intro video? Isn't it cute how she's just riding around on her little horsey? I actually have a couple. I have one in my pretty pink skirt that I actually like more. But as soon as I started recording the clip, it became nighttime, and now I just think it's kind of dark to start at night, so I have to redo it, so. But I do like that one, riding through the forest. Manu, hello! Manu wants to play. All right, join on up, guys. I'll form up my posse. How are you, Manu? I saw you, I think I saw you online. I didn't join, though. If I'm not on for a very long time, or if I'm AFKing a lot, I probably won't join you guys, but if I have some time, then I probably will. I actually joined on Maddie last night just to tip my hat and he was like, hi, and I was like, hi, I'm just gonna go do dailies. I thought I'd say hi, and he was like, okay, bye. But like, I don't know, I just was distracted, and I feel like if I'm playing with someone, I want to give them my full attention, so. And Rouster's here, good morning. Good morning, Rousta. Early stream today, yeah, indeed. Okay, so seeing Rouster reminds me, so guys, yesterday I was streaming Gamescom and there was a Diablo little showcase and it showed some combat and I was like, look everyone, look at the new class. Wow, look at all these amazing new spells we've never seen before. And then Rouster messages me today and he's like, Meg, that's not the new class you were talking about yesterday. He was like, those are just some mercenaries fighting. It's like, oh, so everyone, please don't ever listen to anything I say on stream. I don't know what I'm talking about, okay? Dan! Danimal's here. Hi, Dan. This is fun, Dan. I'm streaming while you're awake. How's this? You don't have to wake up early or anything. Nice to see you. You have lunch soon. Are you taking an early lunch? Hey, Dan! Welcome to the Megabytes! Oh, thank you so much. Thank you, Dan. Oh my gosh, let's watch that again. Aww, thank you so much. Welcome, Danimal. Everybody, welcome Dan, aka Just Dan, aka Danimal, aka Dangel. Welcome to the Megabytes. Thank you so much, Dan. And that counts as sec. That does count as sec. Just saying, guys. The membership does count. How's everyone doing? I'm doing great. Yeah, no, are you... Vic! Hey, Victor, what's good? Nice to see you. It's been a minute. How are you? A regular... It sounds like a cup... Oh, no. I'm not even reading that out. Raster, I can't blame you though, because the quote is so dirty. But obviously I was talking about a feature of a game. Obviously. Nate says it's only 9 a.m. Oh, and you might join? Yeah, everybody come join. Everybody join. It's only morning for you. Yeah, Nate, I'm amazed you're even awake at 9 a.m. Although, I suppose you know, you have a job. So I guess you would be awake at this time. I feel like I'm more hyper at the start of my daytime streams. By evening, I'm like chill already. Shep says, I heard Gamescom's cut. Oh, I loved it. I loved opening night for Gamescom. I guess we didn't all. However, I would say actually, Sheppy, chat seemed lukewarm. I'll be honest. I mean, I was hyped, but I'm realizing I'm pretty easily impressed when it comes to games and news. It's new to me. Yeah, the mercenary thing. Yeah, it was funny. And the mercenaries are new, so it was a new thing. It just wasn't the new thing I thought it was. But yeah, Shep, my chat seemed to not like Gamescom. Everyone was like very disappointing, and they were like, there was only 2 games I want to play out of like the 20-30 games we saw. But I loved it. I had a huge list. I actually posted a list on my threads, guys. I'm trying to be, you know, more social on my social media again. And I forgot to put in the list, like, one of my most favorite games that Link, hi Link, Link reminded me about it, Kingdom Come Deliverance. Oh my god, I'm so excited for that game. We're gonna get a sword, and it's medieval times, and there's castles, and we got a horse, and we can ride around on our horse. So, yeah, super fun. You didn't watch it, Shep? Well, it's fine, because let's be honest, guys, these events are just advertisements. They're just... It's literally just back-to-back advertisements for new games. I mean, so if it's not your thing... Oh, Xbox goes live in 25 minutes? Should we watch it? Should I stream that? Should we watch it? What do you guys think? I can do that. When we're just playing Red Dead, although I literally just got Nate and Manu to join me. But now I'm thinking, what do you guys think? All right, I'll do a poll. Chat will decide for us. All right, let me see. Show support, no. Engage with audience, yeah. I mean, I do want to show support, but I mean, I'm here. I'm doing it. Start a poll, okay. All right, where's my typing going? Here we go. All right, start poll. Oh. All right, guys, vote. So we have 20 minutes or so to decide. In the meantime, I'm gonna get on my horsey and ride, so we at least have... Oh, is the stream not working? Oh. Is it working? Oh. It's not my fault. It's not my fault. I don't know what's wrong. If the stream crashes, guys, I'm just gonna go outside and get a tan. So hopefully the stream doesn't crash. But Link, it's nice to see you. I was gonna say I haven't seen you in a minute, but it's literally because I never stream at this time and you're always in bed when I go to stream. It's good now? Okay, it just stopped for a sec. Okay. Alright, I won't worry. No biggies. No biggies. I'm still catching up on chat. Are you? Oh, is it hot out there? Is it super hot and... I'm jealous. It is so humid. It reached 95% humidity last night. Basically, we were underwater. It was so gross. I went outside and it felt like... Do you guys know when you go to like the bug exhibit where they keep all the butterflies and stuff at the zoo or whatever, wherever they have exhibits? It was like that. Like I walked outside and that was what it was like. And it's rainy and just gross. Yuck. I don't like it. I want hot heat. Yeah. Link, I saw Xbox at Gamescom. Jeez, guys, I really need my glasses. I'm like, it's like I'm struggling to read. I'm gonna be reading with my finger, which there's nothing wrong with reading with your finger, but it said it was live. Oh yeah, they're streaming. Yeah, Xbox is streaming all day long, every day this week. But I think they have a lot of pre-shows and stuff. But Link is saying in 25 minutes something is starting. So that would be at 1:30 my time? I don't know. Yeah, the Mercenaries is fun. I actually... Rouster, we were playing a little bit, and I tried to play on my own, and I suck. I can't kill anything by myself. So I either need a Mercenary or I need Rouster. Or I don't know any... I don't play Diablo with anyone else these days, so I guess... It was fun, though. We were killing it. Well, we also died. We killed and we were killed. But it was fun. You'll update me? Okay, thanks, Link. It's like 35, 36 degrees Celsius. That's an insane heat wave. That is so hot. Audi, hi. Oh my god. Okay, wow. 100% of people say Xbox Showcase. No one wants to see Red Dead? Whatever, guys. We'll do the Xbox Showcase then. I gotta make a thumbnail and stuff. How am I gonna do that while I'm live? I guess you guys are just gonna have to watch me make a thumbnail. Hopefully I don't crash my computer. Oh god. I honestly, guys, I'll just update the title and leave my thumbnail because I truly believe that trying to make a thumbnail while I'm live would probably crash my computer because I'd have to Google a website, download an image, open the image in my Streamlabs. It would definitely crash stream. So we'll leave up my thumbnail. People will just have to be confused. There's a pre-show before the showcase. Okay. Xbox could be interesting because it's GF now. Yes, well that's the thing. Yeah, the Xbox showcase is definitely more relevant to us. Yeah, I'll put a new thumbnail on later, yeah. So, Red Dead will be our pre-show to the Xbox showcase. That's so cool. I probably should have checked what was happening all this week. I honestly just kind of thought opening night would be the only thing we'd want to watch. But I'm happy to do it. Do what I want to do. I want to do the showcase. It'll be fun. I'll do the showcase. If everyone voted Red Dead and no one cared about the showcase, then I would just do Red Dead, but I'm happy. Maybe one for the Santa games, Dan! So, okay, there is a misunderstanding, and now there's this, like, that's not what it is, anyways. So people have this thing now about Santa. It's not me. People have this thing about Santa. It won't be how opening night was. It'll be more sit-down talks and stuff. You know what? If we don't like it, we won't do it again. How's that? Oh my god, I'm so behind on chat. Oh my god. Oh my god, I'm so behind on chat. I'm reading it so out of order. Because I have two chats up, and they're both at different places in chat. It's cool down by you now, Rouster, right? Yeah, you guys did switch. No, Audi, I didn't see the extended gameplay for Civilization 7. However, I am interested in playing that game. Oh, I almost said a bad thing. Oof. I do want to play that game. I've been reading a lot of news this week, guys. You didn't go to work till 8 yesterday and you waited till it cooled down. That's smart, Nate. That's what they do in some parts of the world that are chronically hot during the day. They just do stuff early morning and then in the evening. So nice. I love a hot night though. I love when it gets dark and the sun goes down and everything's quiet, but you go outside and there's still heat left over from the day. Oh, so yummy. A thing with Gamescom, like Summer Games Fest. After the main show, they have interview sessions with the devs. And Deep looks into the games, yeah. And I saw, actually, that the beginning... I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure I read somewhere that the beginning of the Xbox showcase, the first hour is reserved for Bethesda. Now, Bethesda recently dropped out of my favorite developer ever placement. However, I'm still willing to see what they have coming. And I will say, Indiana Jones, which I forgot until yesterday when Audi reminded me, that game is Bethesda. And it looks good. So they might be able to redeem themselves from Starfield with this Indiana Jones games, which I'd be blindsided by, but the extended gameplay looked epic. Good. I've never played a Civilization game, although I think some of them are on Game Pass. So maybe if they're on Game Pass, maybe I can play Civ 6 to prepare for Civ 7. What? Wait, Nate, what was the full moon? Wait, what did I miss? Oh, when you worked. Oh, because you worked late. Oh, I see. That's fun. I was playing a little bit of The Sims, and one of my Sims turned out, I didn't realize he was a werewolf. He wasn't my Sim. He was the boyfriend of one of my Sims. And he turned into a werewolf, and that was like, bro, that's why there's like, The Sims has like a little moon tracker at the bottom, and I was like, I guess I should pay attention to when the full moon comes up. Anyways. But yeah, Nate, send it to me. Oh, Nate, I saw something that reminded me of you on a show called The Luminaries. I'm gonna find a clip from The Luminaries, Nate, and send it to you. Remind me. I should have recorded it right then when I saw it and I thought of you, but I thought, I'm gonna look up this clip and send it to Nate because it's so cool. Never played a Civ game? Oof. I never know. But, you know, guys, I used to play Age of Empires, and I loved Age of Empires, so that's kind of a civvy game. I'm not, you know, I'm not total. Ah, whoa, girl! Well, now we're riding on the train. Apparently we're doing train ride. Oh, no, I can't face the wrong way. Oh, I just got motion sick so bad. Yeah, I know this. From being on trains, I really cannot sit facing back, you know? You never played... See? Rouster never played Rouster never played it either. It's not just me. Why can't I do cinematic? Oh, I guess I have to be on my horse? Oh well. We'll ride the train for a minute. Oh no! Is it dropping again? Oh, did the stream drop? Gracious. Well, I don't know why. Oh, everything looks good? Okay. Alright, good. You got your tarot cards? Oh, cool. Oh no, you cleansed them. Nice. What does that mean? Is that like a smudging? Tell me more. I'm like, nice. What is that? You were listening to the stuff this morning? Right. The Diablo stuff. So that would have been like the Blizzard. Oh no, but Microsoft bought Blizzard, of course. So yeah, wow. So they've just been pumping out stuff all day. You played Warcraft, Warcraft 2, Warcraft 3, StarCraft 2. What about Age of Empires? So the reason I want to play Civilization, whichever one, is because I think that one you start off like a caveman, like with nothing, and then by the end you're like in space, and I think that's so cool. So I want to try that. It's probably your favorite. What, Jody? Wow, well, I'm glad they're making another one. Your favorite franchise isn't Star Citizen? How can you say it's Civilization? Oh, he played a faster version of Civ? Warcraft series is basically in time. Oh yeah, is Civilization turn-based? I think it was Zin saying he goes to play a Civ game and the next day it's suddenly morning or something. A couple of you were saying that. You missed trade route. Yeah, I know. Apparently it's risky now because of all the modders. I haven't tried one, but I'm gonna have to soon. Look how pretty, guys. Oh, we came to the desert. Nice. Thanks, train. Oh, we're back because I used to... Yeah, I know. It has... Nate, it has been really fun to be playing this game again. It's fun to have people come join, because when I play by myself, I sometimes it just makes me miss Stadia. It makes me sad. Oh, Star Citizen isn't a franchise. Oh, I see. Oh, sorry. Oh. What? Does a franchise only count as a franchise if there's more than one game? I guess, I mean, that's usually how we refer to franchises. Civilization is turn-based? Was Age of Empires turn? So what do I do when it's not my turn? I just sit and watch my people run around? So just to help me understand, Age of Empires is a similar game that's not turn-based. Is that correct? Oops. Oh, I finally went into cinematic mode and I had to click back on my screen. But I wanted to see... Wait till all the other players or bots are done with their setups. There are good turn-based mainly. Okay, well, I'm glad you guys are telling me about this, because this is different than I thought it was. I assumed it would be real time, like Age. Which I just signed up for pre-registration on mobile for Age of Empires Mobile because I'm so excited for that game. I don't know how many times I've searched on Google mobile games like Age of Empires, and all of them suck, and they're a lie, and they're not like Age of Empires, and it's false advertising. Okay, well I don't know, that doesn't sound so bad. But is it like I have to build, it is like I build one building, and then it's someone else's turn, and I have to wait. You know what, it's a successful game, it can't be that bad, or it wouldn't be so popular, so I need to get over my obsession with turn-based. You have incense and you wave the card in the smoke. Ooh, nice. And have a face up in the moonlight outside. That's so cool. Because it's the full moon. Oh, you did it last night. Oh, I see. That's so cool. I love incense. But my mom doesn't like it. So I don't burn any here. And it's hard. You can't really, like, I can't really do it in my room. Like, it ends up, you know. I mean, I could, but she would still suffer. If you're playing with bots, you can make sure every turn is really fast. If it's not your turn, what if I play with people and what if it takes me a really long time to decide what to do and they all get mad that I take so long? Oh god. You can build a bunch of things in one turn. Okay, I bet it would be fun. Mommy, why are you still in the magic light box? Oh yeah, yeah. That's a recent quote, isn't it? Yeah, that's a more recent one. Yeah, that's what I think of. That's what I think Moby must feel when I'm streaming. Which is funny because I guess I don't call myself Mommy, but I guess Moby does. Which is a confusing quote, but there you go. Oh, Link! Family comes first. No worries. Like, I think we still, like, the season is ongoing. Like, I don't think we're gonna miss anything. Civilization is just like that with other people. It takes a long time. Is it like D&D? It can take, like, a year. Orion! Hi, Orion! I saw on Reddit some people talking about D&D, and this guy was like, I just finished a 1.5 long campaign with my D&D group, and I was like, oh, what? A 1.5 campaign? I won't even get a cell phone plan that was a longer contract than 1 year. And I refuse actually to have a contract with phone companies now, and I'm on a month per month, like, pay as you go, and I pay $9 a month. I know I say that a lot, but I'm really proud of keeping my phone bill down. But maybe I'm thinking now, do I have a fear of commitment? Because I also refuse to entertain the idea that I could start a game with a D&D game and it take a 1.5 years to play. That seems insane. Is there like a speed version of D&D that we could have wrapped up in like a week? Like that might be interesting. But how's it going, Orion? Nice to see you here during the day. Welcome everybody to my daytime stream. It's fun to see who's awake at this time and who's not. Guys, I'm trying to trigger cinematic mode again. Because it was so cool. I don't know if you guys saw that, but it was so cool. It showed us a view like right by the front of the train. The engine, I guess. It's not insane. If the game story and the characters. Is everybody in character the whole time? I've never even seen a D&D game. Like, is it like roleplay like GTA RP, where everyone has to talk like their character? I've never done that. I don't know if I could do it. I'm giggling just thinking about it. I think I need to watch people do it for a while and then like try to join in. But I went through a phase where on Twitch I watched a ton of GTA RP and I loved it. You're home today, nice. Ooh, I got an award for traveling by train. I knew that, guys. That's what I'm working on today. I'm working on the travel award and I totally was aware of this. Good to see you. Yeah. That's fun, Orion. Are you working from home or are you off today? Not that you're in character all the time, but you would like to be. It adds to that flavor of attitude. Oh my. Oh my. Ooh. I want the flavor of the attitude. Like this, look, see? Look at this view, guys. It only took me 10 minutes of patience and we've done it. Nate says, I don't talk in character when you play D&D. Should we do, maybe we can do, can you do, like, is there like a okay. I propose D&D should have what's called a one-shot. I just invented it, and it's a one-shot. It's one night only, and it's a few hours, and it's D&D, and it's over quick. And it's just enough for you to decide if you want to play D&D, you know, for the rest of your life or not. What do you think? Do they have that? Because I would do that. I could do one time. Like, I can do anything once. I am a proponent that you should be willing to try anything once. So, there are campaigns that are like, the Sap one, how's it going? Sap, I saw you over on Insta or Threads or something. Nice to see you. I went for the first time onto my socials in like months, and I was like, oh yeah, the internet, people are talking, this is cool. But nice to see you, Soph. How are you doing? Happy hump day, everybody. Although it might already be tomorrow for you. There's campaigns like that, so you want to do one part of a quest, a short quest. Like, okay, it's like an MMO, right? So an MMO would give you a starter quest. So yes, one small quest where I would probably go and collect flowers. Or something. But you know, I would have to make, like, I would roll a character. I know that you do that. I know you roll a character. That's how you say it, because I'm cool. More like an RPG than an MMO. Okay, it's a co-op RPG. So a co-op RPG would have a starter quest. Like, I'd probably start in town with my group, and we'd meet up, and we'd go clear a cave of bandits, or something, and then come back to town, right? We could do that in a few hours. Guys, I should be the dungeon master, because clearly I have it all planned in my head. Your dungeon master can make up anything they want. Okay, well, they can be more. I mean, mine was basically Skyrim. I just described Skyrim, but it's more like multiplayer Skyrim. All right, co-op. Okay, D&D is a co-op RPG. I'm really looking more so for a cozy farming horror RP co-op game, but I suppose I'll take what I can get. Like, ... And yes, Dan, we are gonna travel and wait for the Xbox event. Audie's laughing or crying, I'm not sure. I think it sounds great. I just need to find a dungeon master willing to put this together for me. Are you guys sick of that background song? I have one or two other songs that would be... Didn't you just say you were gonna be the DM? No, I can't be the DM when I don't know what I'm doing. I just creatively came up with the idea for this one-shot D&D intro bandit quest, that's all. I don't know how to be a dungeon master. Saffron, I do have Discord, but I don't have a Discord of my own. I used to, and I shut it down because I got too stressed. I literally got too stressed about it. Having a Discord is like having chat on all the time. So my life was just become moderating a chat that just existed in Discord. Yeah, but Draggy plays a different type. He plays a different type of D&D. It's a proprietary one. Wow, Nate, I will look into this after stream more. I saw your message. It sounds so cool. I just read the blurb. Grab flowers and disband. Yeah, like, okay, there's a sick person in the town and the flowers only grow in like a dangerous cave. And we have to go get these flowers to save her. And we gotta kill a few peons at the same time. Not even a dungeon like a delve. A dungeon would have a boss, but probably you'd want to start off just like with a delve. But I don't know, it's up to the dungeon master. It could be anything, I don't know. Santa's, maybe Santa could do it. Guys, you don't understand the thing with Santa, okay? He has a special trait that no one else in the game has. You wouldn't understand. That's what I'm envisioning. But I just think to be like, hey, do you want to try this game? It'll only take us 18 months. Who could agree to that? No one. Yes. Okay. I was about to update the name of my stream, but we've just entered cinematic mode, so I can't. I'm trapped. Gonna get some coffee. Do it now before the showcase. Everybody, get yourselves your snacks. Get your drinks. I've got a little bit of energy drink I'm still sipping on gently. I've been drinking it for cannabis since Monday. What day did I get up and clean the whole house? And I was telling you guys, I don't think it was Monday. I can't remember. The showcase is a lie. Wait, so what have we been doing if there's no showcase? It was pre-recorded? But are they still gonna show it in 20 minutes? Because we'll still watch it. It doesn't matter. We'll just pretend we'll just just delete that. And we'll just delete that and we'll just pretend it's live. Link? Delete that. It's live. It's happening live. They're still gonna show the event even though it's not. No. This is a live stream. We're not watching anything pre-recorded, chat. You're totally wrong. All of you are wrong. Oh, I didn't see the... Oh, that was while I was live. I was like, I didn't see what you sent me, but I was live, so I didn't have my... It starts in 26 minutes. It says live stream on it. We're watching it. It says live stream. It's a live stream. I'm a live stream. We're doing it. They have sit-down moments. Okay. No, that's fine, guys. I just want to see what they're gonna do. And it's funny. I've got lots of time to talk, so everybody come and listen to my important TED Talk. Oh. Oh. Oh, so we missed it. How? It's possible we did. Let me see. They've got. It happened. It happened. Pennywise, sub from Canada. Sub back at you, Pennywise 420. I like your name. I'm also in Canada, so right back at you. Ping pong. I'm in Nova Scotia. What if you want to share what part of Nova Scotia, or what part? Yeah, tell us what part of Nova Scotia are you from? If you're comfortable, you know, tell us a little bit about where you are, because that's super cool. We don't have that many Canadians here. No way! Are you in Nova Scotia too? What? Okay, I will tell you a slightly bit more where I am. I don't want, you know, I don't want to, you know, go crazy, but I'm in the valley. Oh, past Porter's Lake. Oh, nice. I've been out there. I used to know somebody who lived out there. Are you this person I used to know who lived out past Porter's Lake? On the Dartmouth side? Oh, yeah, I used to work in Burnside. I used to live in Dartmouth, actually. Now I live out in the valley in the field. I do, yes, I do. And it's not just a desk in a field, Rouster. It's a house in the middle of a field. Like, little house out on the prairie, basically. Yeah, dude, that is so crazy. What are the chances that we're both from Nova Scotia? How did you find me? I don't know what we're doing. We were gonna watch an Xbox showcase. Oh wait, it's gone down to 50%. Wow, okay, 40% of people now say Red Dead. Well, the showcase is over. We missed it.
Like it like that, yeah, like it like that. Run it up now, yeah, run it up fast. Laid it in the front with them boys in the back.
Talil, oh my god, I'm sorry guys, I need glasses. Talil, thank you so much for subscribing. I literally saw those L's as F's. I refuse to wear glasses. I'm not gonna do it. You're in Nova Scotia too? How? Why? No way. Why is like Nova Scotia suddenly coming to my stream? But welcome. Nice to meet you. Thank you. You sub too. Thank you guys. Thank you for subscribing. Welcome. We're trying to decide what to do with my stream, so you guys are here at an interesting point. Did you get
like that? Yeah, like it like that. Run it up now, yeah, run it up fast. Laid it in the front with them boys in the back.
I don't really know what that clip is. I hope that song is... I don't know what that song is about. I just like it. Bruce needs to join? What? So, Rouster, you've talked to me about this Bruce person. I didn't know who it was. How is he in Nova Scotia? Guys, Nova Scotia's not that big and we don't have that many people, so the fact that we have anybody else from here is amazing. Actually, Dr. Spaceman is from Nova Scotia. Well, he's not from here, but he lives here currently, so... He's on some island. Oh, Cape Breton then. He's probably Cape Breton, which technically there's a causeway. I don't think Cape Breton is truly an island. Or he's not in Nova Scotia, he's on PEI, and people have confused that before, so there's a couple possibilities there. I do, you did mention it, and I do think I said Cape Breton before, but I forgot in the meantime. I don't know Bruce personally, so I forgot. And by personally, I mean in my chat, like I know all you personally now. We've got too many musics playing, sorry guys. Well, what should we do? Okay, so the showcase, we've now got equal 45%. Oh, that's interesting. I mean, we could watch it pre-recorded. Let me see. So the next one is until tomorrow, and it's tomorrow at 10 a.m. my time. Oh, that's early, guys. I don't know if I can... I could maybe try to do it tomorrow. Oh no, tomorrow's GFN Thursday. We're busy tomorrow. If I'm gonna do the Final Fantasy demo tomorrow for GFN Thursday. You were seeing what people were up to on Red Dead. You play also. I stream Red Dead as my regular game, like, but I do sometimes stream other games. Like tomorrow I want to stream a demo, and I was thinking of maybe streaming a little Diablo because I've been playing it. But Red Dead is like my go-to. It was the same time today. Yeah, I think it's every morning. I'm looking at their YouTube channel. It looks like it's every morning at like 10 my time, which is 9 your time. Well, why don't we watch it, guys? I'm kind of skimming it. I don't know. Actually, guys, it's a lot of people talking. I don't think so. You know what I'll do? I'll look up. It's just mostly people talking, yeah, with little clips here and there. I'll look up what they have planned the rest of this week. And I will maybe pick and choose a few. Oh, nice, Pennywise. That's cool. You were pleasantly surprised. Yes, I knew they were doing showcases. I guess I was just hoping they would be later in the day. But yeah, they're more deep dives and stuff. I want to watch a video.
Like it like that, yeah, like it like that. Run it up now, yeah, run it up fast. Laid it in the front with the boys in the back.
Welcome, everybody. Welcome, Dan. That's new Dan. We've got a new Dan. We already have one Dan. Now we've got two. Yeah, so I want to watch the Xbox showcase with all the talking cut out. So like, if it just shows the trailers and the gameplay reveals, but we don't have to like listen to all the developers talk so much. The whole cafeteria gets to dance to the subscribe song. Are they listening to my voice squawking? Blah, blah, blah. Who's that girl in the corner just talking off someone's phone? You're gonna check exactly when they're showing off Avowed. I'm so on the fence. I kind of just feel like watching a reaction more so than playing, but I'm not sure. It's 3 hours long. Wait, why don't we watch it and we'll just skip ahead? Let's do that. I'm too low, but the music is loud. Do you guys hear music? The train is loud. I think that train is loud. I mean, we are just sitting on the train. Oh. Oh, that music. Yeah. You skip coffee from now. All right, guys, how about this? We'll watch the showcase and we'll skip any talking part we don't like and just have a look and see at the games. How's that? We'll just skim through it.
Due to inactivity in 2 minutes.
Even Booster is telling me to, yeah, what's it called? You know, I don't want to say it. There's a crude saying where, you know, they're just telling you to do what you have to do or leave. So let's go. Thanks for the ride. That was fun. I give that train a thumbs up. The thumbs up actually helped me recently. I don't know, had a collision and knocked some guy off his horse, and he was getting pretty aggravated, and I was worried he was gonna draw on me. So I gave him a thumbs up, like an NPC, not a real player. I gave him a thumbs up, and he was like, okay, and he got on his horse and rode away, and I was like, okay, well that worked out pretty well. So what's my level here? I'm level 200 something. What is my level? Where is my level? I'm 241. That's my level. But I leveled mostly on Stadia, which was Google's cloud gaming platform, and unfortunately Stadia shut down, which was very traumatizing for me and my community, which was built up around Stadia. But we've some, I don't know if we've recovered, but we're limping along. And Rockstar was amazing. Rockstar does not allow cross-platform character transfers under any circumstances, and they made an exception for Stadia because I guess they did not feel bad. But my friend Color, who had 6,000 hours on this game on Stadia, started an internet campaign, and it got picked up by some news channels, and Rockstar actually caved to the pressure and was like, fine, if you're on Stadia and you have Red Dead Online, we will let you transfer your character one time only to one platform only. And so I'd have a PlayStation, but I wasn't about to transfer it to PlayStation, so I switched it to PC. Now my PC can't run this game. So I have to play it on Boostroid, and that's the story of why I'm level 241 and why I have 750 gold, because all of the gold I ever earned in this game got transferred. And I never, ever, ever bought gold. I grinded that 700 gold by doing my dailies. Nate says, God, I'm so glad I didn't put this on PS5. Well, it's a flipped coin. It's a double-edged sword, because the modders are so bad on PC that I sometimes wish but I don't want to play this. I'd have to buy a console. So you have 3K hours and you're 451. That's nice. So I think I'm at I don't know, 700. I think I had about 500 or 600 hours on Stadia, and I've got 250 hours on Steam. So, which is kind of insane, but I AFK on Steam. I AFK a lot more. I don't know why. Because I think I'm playing more solo. Can we do the session hack? I can't, because you can't do it on Boostroid. You can only do it on PC. So it's like I have the worst part of PC gaming. It's PC gaming, and I can't do private lobbies. So I just have to suffer. But you can go hours and hours without getting a hacker. I don't think there's a hacker on this server, or if there is, they aren't bothering me. So. But do you play on PlayStation, Penny? You're reading a book. Oh yeah? Rift Dweller? I haven't heard of it. No, Nate. We can try that, but I think in order to join your session, I would need to make adjustments that I can't do. We can try it, but I don't think it works that way. I would need to be able to edit it as well. Dan says, I won't get GFN I won't get a console as long as GFN is around. Yeah. Oh, yeah, I wanted to tell you guys. So I was on Threads last night, and I was reading about Threads. I was, just reading people's whatever they posts. I wanted to say tweets. And this guy was like, Xbox is really giving me no motivation to buy an Xbox. Why don't I just buy a PlayStation and then wait for all the games to come? Because he was saying this because they just announced Indiana Jones will be launching on PC and Xbox. And then 6 months later or whatever, 6 months later it will launch on PC. And the guy was like, oh my God! Oh God, we're in a bad way! Yeah! Okay. It's fine. It's fine. I wasn't planning on falling off that cliff, that's all. You know what? I always need big game meat though, so let's grab it. Oh, good thing I don't lose my cool. If I panicked, I would probably never make it through these situations. Yeah, so this guy was saying, why would I buy an Xbox? I'll buy a PlayStation and just wait for the games to arrive. As if that's a bad thing. And he's criticizing Microsoft for not pushing their consoles. And I was like, he's so close to realizing it. Microsoft is not going to be pushing people to buy hardware anymore. They're way ahead of the curve with xCloud. They're more invested in pushing xCloud, pushing Game Pass, and getting getting their games accessible to as many people as possible, regardless of the console. So he's like criticizing Microsoft for literally making their games more accessible to more people, even people who can't afford an Xbox. I should have responded, but I try not to be too confrontational on the internet. I got into one Twitter fight once, and I swore I would never get into another fight again on the internet. Oh no, Rouster. Good luck. Okay, Rouster, good luck. I hope that it's nothing super serious. GFN was one of the first big services. One of the first big cloud services. Yeah, GFN was doing their beta tests and stuff before anybody, I think. Although there was a service called On Live that I only learned about after I got Stadia. It's not worth fighting, no. And I think I could have said it in a non-fighting way, but I was just like, to me, but we're like us cloud gamers, we're early tech adopters, so I feel like we've literally had our head in the clouds for years at this point. I think we'll just play Red Dead today, guys. I thought about switching over to the showcase, but it does look like it's a lot of dev interviews and stuff, so we'll just do some dailies. Wow, what a mess we made here. Aw, my horse needs food. Poor horse. Yeah, Nate, come join if you want, definitely. I'll make my posse. And Manu, if you're still here, you can join too, Manu. We're just gonna do dailies, Nate. I don't know what roles you have. I gotta end this poll. Well, you know what? Red Dead won. It's 2 o'clock, so this is the time that we would have to decide. And yeah, Red Dead won by 46%. Well, it won with 46%. You have nothing? Aw, well, Nate, in that case, we'll do the general dailies. To get you gold. We gotta get Nate his gold. So let me see. I have only done one. Capitale notes collected. I don't know about this. So the blood money stuff was released kind of after I was playing, and so I never really figured it out. But I think to get Capitale, and Pennywise, maybe you know, we have to do blood money missions, right? I'm pretty sure that's what we have to do. Cormorants plucked. All right, let me see where those are. Fresh produce eaten. Oh yeah, I ordered some apples for that reason. Let's head to camp. Oh my goodness, I'm right beside my camp. What are the chances? I rode that train for an hour, and then I randomly got on a road and just started riding. Maybe my horse... So I've wondered before, because you can just, like, without a waypoint, get on a road and start riding, and your horse will just decide on his own where to go. Oh, look at all these turkeys! And I wonder if he naturally tries to ride home to camp. That would be cute if he did. And it's possible, because I ended up right beside my camp. Oh, I think, like, shooting a pronghorn or skinning a pronghorn is a daily today. Although I should be using my bow and arrow. I've got to kill 1,000 animals with the bow and arrow. So I'm trying to work on that. Aw, poor thing. No, I'm gonna do the Final Fantasy demo, Dan, tomorrow. You recommended it, so... I thought I would try it out. Plus it's free, plus it's about the length of a stream. It's a couple hours, so I thought that's perfect. And it's GFN Thursday, so I like to celebrate. I don't have to. They'd have no requirements on me streaming them, but they're so awesome and supportive and amazing as a team that even if I'm stream Boosteroid every other day, I want to stream GFN on their Thursday. Crow, what's good? I was kind of talking about you in Rudy's stream the other day. He was fighting a giant crow or something, and I was like, "Is that a crow, Resin?" That's funny. I thought maybe you'd been lurking. But how are you, Crow? Nice to see you. Happy Hump Day. It's gonna be my fault if Meg doesn't like it. Yeah, if it's a bad game, then that's it. We don't take any more recommendations from Dan. Guys, it's so weird. We just got 3 people from Nova Scotia subscribing. I wonder if Penny knew them and brought them. That's so crazy. Working and lurking? Yes, during the day I get the work lurkers. I like to work and lurk. But people most of the people I follow stream when I'm streaming. And if I'm watching live streams, I usually have time to go live. Okay. We gotta do this delivery, Nate. We can do a delivery. I've got a full 20 carcasses donated in 10 minutes. Oh, I keep tiny animals around for this purpose. So 1, 2. Let me get rid of all these crappy pelts. I got a bunch of chipmunks. Yeah, I'll handle these. It's just, I keep all these small animals because that way when he wants me to donate a ton. Oh no, I can't. Oh, he's full. Crap. He's full. We're totally full. We've got to do a delivery. Everybody come join my posse and we'll do this delivery and I get everybody as much money as possible. 14 donations? Crap. Well, I'll do the 20-minute one later. Or I won't do it at all. I don't have to worry about doing all of them. Oh! They just had a brand new Doom gameplay trailer. Yeah? Let's watch it. We're gonna do whatever we want on this stream. I just decided. I don't want to watch it on GameSpot though, Audi. I want to watch it from the developer. Let me see. I see. IGN does what we were gonna do. They stream these showcases all day long. But IGN will cut off my stream. So I want to watch it. Who's the developer for that game? Level Infinite? Let me see. Oh. Dune. Funcom. Thank you. I thought it was Capcom, but I had the wrong com. 1 hour ago. Here we go. Oh! Oh! Sorry guys, sorry for that sound. It's a half hour of gameplay. Should we watch it? Oh my goodness. I don't know. Oh my god. Yeah. We should watch it. I literally just said we're gonna do whatever we want. Funcom posted it. It's a full 26 minutes of gameplay. Let's watch it. Sorry, if you guys don't care about Dune Awakening, then you should leave. But I do honestly think everybody should watch this and play this game. I'll just hop out of Red Dead for now. Sorry, Nate, if you were... Nate was literally about to jump in with me. Nate, I promise we will play, we will play Red Dead soon. Oh, that's funny. All right, guys, let's watch this. So this is Dune Awakening. This is brand new, just posted while we were streaming, and it's a half hour of gameplay.
Welcome to this first glimpse at the gameplay of Dune Awakening. I'm really excited to welcome you into our world, but I want to point out a couple of things. First of all, this is a beta. It's beta footage,
I'm
so
sorry,
you'll see
Nick.
bugs
We
and
will,
you'll see things that
we
need
will
polish
play,
still.
I swear, I swear.
And secondly, our tutorialization is still a work in progress.
But Nate,
With that said, let's get into it.
This game, I feel we could love.
The start
this
of the game, Dune Awakening, begins off-world on this large
It's a
spaceship.
survival MMO.
It is here in the presence of the Reverend Mother.
One of my
character
favorite.
creation begins.
I mean, that's my favorite all-time
Now, the
book, and
first
it's
thing you'll
one
do
of my
is
favorite
choose
worlds.
your preset avatar. Some of these are heavily inspired by the Denis Villeneuve movies. Once you've chosen a base visual look, you can then move into the depths of character creation and make choices about how your character feels, both in terms of age, but also a plethora of physical attributes.
A plethora.
Our goal in giving players access to a detailed character creator is to really allow them to create the avatar that lets them fulfill their fantasy of living out their dreams on Arrakis.
I want to fulfill
There
my
are a
fantasy of living out
multitude of
my.
hairstyles.
Oh, I already can pick the hair I want. I want the one right above the one that he's looking at right now.
And other things such as tattoos for players to choose from.
I'm renaming my
You can even choose different styles of lipstick
Dune.
and eyeshadow.
gameplay showcase with RDO intro. Oh, I cracked myself up. It's great.
You can
I like
choose
the
the muscle
character
tone of your
creator
character,
already. I
from
love the
height,
variety of people
arm
we
thickness,
can be.
leg thickness, neck length.
It looks really good. Crow, this is my most
Once you finish
anticipated
your character,
game
you choose your name and enter the world.
that's coming out reasonably soon.
And once you've customized the avatar that you want to play in the game,
Have they told you
well, then we
what
move
I
into
am?
the second phase of character creation.
Type on your
Then I will
phone, Nate,
sift your
or
words
feel free to
for
just
lies.
lurk. You're under no obligation
Let's
to type.
begin.
Whatever is most
Where were you
comfortable.
born?
The second phase of character creation
This is the
World
Bene
is where
Gesserit that you
as a
want to
person
be.
who
Audi.
may or may not know anything about Dune, get to make choices about who you were before the game starts. Where you come from,
Bad advice.
what caste you belong
make a
to
bad
in the Dune
deal.
universe,
I
and
wanna-
of course, perhaps most importantly, who your mentor was.
Who was your mentor?
Your mentor determines your
this
starting
is
set
so
of
cool.
skills. when
I'm
you
gonna
enter
have
the
a
game.
really hard time not
You
trying to
must have been
explain
very young.
everything to you
The
guys
mind
because
must
I'm
be
like
prepared, or the
obsessed with
training
this
does
world.
not take. The
But I
test
was
is
thinking I
almost
want to be a
complete.
Fremen
Have you spoken
or
truth?
Atreides. Drennan wants to be a Harkonnen, which is evil. So there's gonna be some choices, I think. She's gonna probably give him the test to see if he's
Put your
human,
hand in the
which is a
box.
whole like thing that they. Wow, they have this. They have like this whole breeding. It's a whole thing, guys. You want to be a classy
I
character
hold
like
at your
her?
neck the Gonja bar.
They're
The
cool. They've got a
high-handed
really
enemy.
unique fighting
Don't
style, the
pull
Bene
away or
Gesserit.
you will die. Great plots are afoot in the Imperium, and the currents of
I need to see if
intrigue
this
run
game is on
deeply.
GFN or what their plan is.
Arrakis
I don't
is
know.
the key.
This cloud status for
Fremen-
this game is still.
The Fremen are missing. You will go to Arrakis as our agent, prisoner. You have one task.
Guys, this is a spoiler. I don't even. I'm
Wait,
kind of
the secret.
sad. I'm getting spoilers
You
here,
will know
but
when it is done.
so we're supposed to go find the Fremen on Arrakis. I want what? Audi or anyone who loves lore.
Now we're going to
What
jump ahead
time
a little
period
bit in the
is
story here,
this?
skipping past several events just to sort of get into
Okay,
the
so we're
early
skipping
new
some
player
events.
experience of the game.
Okay. I know, Link. I
And you'll see
know,
that the
but
player
I can't.
after
I
various
gotta
shenanigans,
get excited
wakes up
somehow.
here. in a cave.
I am
And
glad they skip some events.
As we
though.
sort of look around the cave, we'll notice that it's filled with
Thanks for looking out for
Fremen
me.
and the remnants of,
You're not sure? Okay, I don't
this
know
ancient
either.
culture.
I'm assuming it's not during the events of the books. Like, I'm
So now as
assuming
the
it's
player
a
takes
different
their
time
first steps in
period.
the world, They're really here amongst the dead.
Oh, I'm so excited.
And so the first question they should be asking is, what happened here?
But first, no,
Who are
my
these
first
people?
question is, where's your still suit? Because you're gonna die.
And,
He's just
you know,
wearing
this is
normal
just a place
clothes.
where we give players a little bit of time to adjust their settings, get a feel for the movement keys,
Guys,
and
I
then
don't know
move
why
forward
it's
into
so
the cave.
washed out. There's something
and they'll
wrong
stumble
with
upon
my
their first
computer settings.
major interaction point.
Because I'm even looking
is
at
the
my
frem kit.
stream and it looks too bright. But
Frem
I
kit
don't-
in our game serves
I
as
don't know how
both
to fix it.
a backpack for the player, of course, but also really a guide. The Fremen used to pack these with interesting objects
survival
that
kit.
they could use to survive in the desert, and it's no
This
different
kind of
from the player.
happens in the book too.
So here they begin their
you
first
end up in
crafting
a survival
experience,
situation.
crafting a small scrap knife out of metal that was in the Frem kit. These caves have been moisture sealed in order to preserve the moisture of those
so
within
in
the
this
cave.
cave,
And so the
you're
player,
actually fine. All right,
as they
I fixed the
explore,
brightness
will
for
be able to
you
use their
guys a
scrap
little
metal
bit. It
knife
should look
to
better now.
pierce the seals and escape.
I might have made it a bit too dark.
So really, this entire area, built using Unreal Engine 5, is just to sort of get the player.
This Unreal
and
Engine
ease them
5?
into the
Audi,
path.
why didn't
A
you
lot of
tell me
survival
that?
games have very abrupt, very harsh beginnings.
You
and we
guys
tried
know
to,
that I'm
make the
obsessed with
experience
Unreal
of
Engine
joining
5
Dune
now.
Awakening just a little easier. Just give people a little bit of a feel for the world before we really
It's just
toss
a
them out
warm
into the
day on a
harshness
nice
that
sunny
is the
planet.
desert of Arrakis. So here we've crafted a heal kit, and we're going to use that to heal our character. And once we're healed, you'll see that our stamina bar in the bottom left appears.
To be honest, Link,
And now that we have stamina,
this is
we
the
can
most
climb.
I've learned about. I've been on a
The
total
climbing system in Dune
blackout
Awakening is
list for this
based
game,
in
so
part
this
on
is
the
the
one that
most
we
I've
built
ever
for Children
seen,
in
and it's
Exiles.
probably
It's a
good for me to
freeform
learn a
climbing
little
system.
bit about it.
It can be used to climb almost anywhere.
I didn't know it was on
And
Unreal
as you'll
5.
see later,
They mentioned that.
The new technology
At Summer
available in
Games
Dune
Fest.
Awakening, such as suspensor belts, allows us to do even more interesting things with traversal.
I don't think I really did. I cover a lot of Summer Games Fest. I know. If I knew, I forgot it, and now I'm double excited.
So once we finish that first little section, we're jumping ahead.
Because
we're
I
going
didn't want
straight into the
spoilers, but I don't
harsh,
even know
real
what type of
world
game it's going to be,
Arrakis.
so I really
And
got to
here are your
learn.
first steps on Arrakis.
I see he's got
Your
a water
ornithopter has
bar.
crashed, and you've got to escape from
He's
the
gonna
crash
die.
site
You
immediately,
should die.
because the sandworm.
He has no
always
water. He has
dies.
no still suit. He's running on the sand like a maniac.
And what you have to keep in mind is these are the
Oh,
little
they
ones.
went from Unreal 4 to 5.
So these are the first sandworms you encounter in the game. There's bigger ones
Ever
later
since
on.
I played Hellblade 2, guys,
The other thing that you have
I'm
to
a
pay
sh-
attention
I'm
to as a
s-
player is
Unreal
sunstroke
5 is my favorite.
and heat.
Although
So
this
if you
looks
see
normal.
in the top middle of the UI here, we've got this sunstroke bar building up. The longer you stay in the sunlight, the more chance you have of getting into the sunstroke state.
I
And of
like
course,
that a lot.
Our player here, not
Like,
the
it's
sharpest
such
knife
a-
in the
it should
drawer,
be one of the
has decided
harshest
to stay in the
environments,
sun
like,
and
to
try
play
harvesting
in.
water from plants. So he has become sunstroked.
He did it. He got sunstroked.
Sunstroke
Good job,
gives you a
buddy.
debuff. It means that your water goes down much faster than it normally would. That means you'll need to drink more often. So stick to the shadows, avoid the sun. It will eventually wear off if you stay in shade long enough. So now that we've made our way
Link,
out of the first part of the desert,
God,
and
you
we're
know
heading
what?
deeper in, we're going to start to harvest in the game world.
Mary,
so
Mary,
harvesting
quite
in a lot
contrary.
of these survival games is quite similar. In this case, we're picking up items, but we're about
It's
to
just
pull out
It's my
what's known as the cutter
prerogative.
ray. What we do with the cutter ray is we analyze structures to find their weak points, and then we cut along those lines to break open the structures and gain the resources inside.
But I
This is
need
like
to know,
mining.
like, I need to
We
learn
apply
about
it
a
both
bit
to
about
rocks, we apply it
crafting.
to
So
metals
he's
in the game world.
deconstructing
And at the start of
objects
the
to
game
get
as a player,
crafting
you'll just be
materials.
scrounging around, picking up, finding structural weak points in rocks that you can harvest, breaking them apart, and taking those pieces with you.
Like Starfield.
Now we've jumped ahead a little bit, and we see that the player is starting to be affected by the spice in the air.
I don't know.
And this means
Who
that
the
players need to
F
get
Mary
somewhere
is,
safe
but that ain't
in
me.
shelter before the spice overwhelms them and overwhelms their senses. And this
Like
is
he's about
another
to
large
pass
part
out.
of the game. We're not going to show too much of it today, but spice is a very important part.
I feel like he's gonna meet somebody. So they're
With the
showing
world
us some
broken apart
spoilers,
by the
but
War
not
of
too
Assassins,
much.
There are
So
NPC bases scattered all
they're-
over
I-
Arrakis.
they're being
We're
a
switching
little
to a different
mindful.
character now. One who's slightly more advanced, and he's using his binoculars to mark an NPC outpost.
Like
I'm gonna
Far
mark that.
Cry.
That
this
marker
makes me
will
think
then
of
appear
Far
on our
Cry
compass.
taking bases and stuff.
And you're able to approach
It's
them
like
in any
Conan
way you like.
Exiles.
In this case, our character
I had
uses
a
a
little bit of
Shiga
fun
claw
with that game.
combined with a
just saying.
suspensor belt to get up to high ground and approach the enemy base.
Honestly,
from above.
this game is
Kinda one of the
giving me a
interesting
lot of
things about Dune
Starfield
Awakening
vibes,
is
which
just
I did
how
not
you can
expect.
combine the different abilities, and this is how traversal really plays into the game. Like you
I
end
don't
up being
think
able
of
to
Dune
attack
as a
these bases
space.
from any angle
They
that
don't
you'd like.
spend much
Now,
time in space.
our player is
in
going
Dune,
to craft
but
the first gun in the game, known
I
as
guess
a Mauler pistol,
it is
which
spacey.
translates to the basic kind of weapon in the game. As you may know, in Dune, bullets are not the preferred type of ammunition. Instead, it's darts, which are fired at a slower rate. in
Yeah,
order to
well,
try and
bullets are
attempt to
too
pierce
fast.
shields.
Yeah,
Now, this early
it's
in the
kind of
game,
it's so
enemies
cool.
don't really have shields, so the player is going to sneak into the base from above and use a combination of their early abilities. In this case, dropping out a grenade,
That
then sneaking
seems
around
like
the
it's
corner,
gonna wake
and
everyone
beginning
up.
to get into NPCs head on.
Oh yeah, I remember seeing the headshot shows a little
Now,
skull. I like
troopers
that.
are the basic shock troops of the universe, and their ability
What do you guys
trees
think
reflect
in
that.
chat? Does
Grenades,
this game appeal to
Shigewawa
you?
claws for moving around, and of course, they're able to take down
I'm
people
always
with
interested
headshots.
because when I just think this game
can
looks
see
like
how
perfect. Like I
suspensor
just think
belts
this could be everything I want.
really
in a
allow
game.
you to change your approach to combat.
I'm not. I will say,
Awakening
like,
is at
I'm
heart
not
a
blown
third-person
away
shooter
by the graphics.
with melee
like I'm seeing the
abilities.
blood spatter. It looks a
And it's
little.
the combination of melee abilities
But I mean,
and
I'm
range
willing.
shooting that creates what we call combined arms in the game.
Combined arms. Like
Now we've taken a
I
fair bit
don't
of damage in this battle,
mind
so we're going to stop for a second to heal ourselves up.
if
with
the
bandage.
gameplay is good. I
Bandages
don't care
heal
too
over
much
time,
about graphics.
So you
but
can't just heal yourself to 100%. You have to actually get into safety, get behind cover
I need a foundation
before you start
game.
using them.
From this studio,
Now we're going
I
to
would love
quickly
that.
switch
Nate, do you know Foundation?
slightly
Are you
different
responding to
show off
Audi saying
more of
that,
the
or are you
melee
saying you're
that we have
interested
the
in this game?
Because you're about to see that when a
Because
character
guys,
gets in
it's
close, it's melee
multiplayer, so
time.
we can all play together. Sorry
This
to get so
character has
loud,
sword
but
master abilities. First of all,
looks a little
the
chunky.
knee
Yeah,
charge, which is
I
about
agree.
getting in close to do damage in combat, and then quickly setting up to a riposte,
But it is an
which
MMO,
allows
so
you
you
to parry and return massive amounts of damage to your enemy.
parrying.
Of course, later in the game, when enemies have shields, melee is a much more emphasized style
Yeah,
of
because
combat.
with shields you can't just shoot
And you see that
people. Like
when a
it's
player's
such a
not
cool.
really equipped to handle range characters,
They've got
they have to
sword
fall back on
fighting
their
in this
abilities to
game
get in
because of
close.
the shields. It's pretty cool.
Now, we've switched again. Now we're going to switch to a set of Mentat abilities. One of these abilities
You don't know
is
what
known
Audi said?
as Battlefield Calculation.
Foundation's a TV
Using
show that
Battlefield
Audi and I are both
calculation,
fans of, so we
the Mentat
we talk
is
about
able
it
to
sometimes.
calculate from anybody that they see what they're
We
carrying and what they're wearing.
Oh, a drone!
Now we've dropped out our Hunter Seeker.
Oh,
we're
it's
using
a
our
Hunter
Hunter Seeker
Seeker.
ability to
These are
take
little
down enemies in the
assassin.
wall
They're
really
little
quickly.
assassin drones. This is so cool. I know I did get some spoilers, guys, but I'm
Now, obviously,
happy
when
that
you're
I'm
playing
watching
with a friend,
this. But I
you
do
want to
agree,
combine
Dan.
your abilities and work together.
But the thing is that when it's an
In this case,
MMO,
Mentat's able
the
to point
combat
out
and
to
the
their friend
graphics
where
have to be
people
enough.
are in the world and how much ammo and stuff they have.
It has to
And
be
you'll see that
simple
when
enough.
enemies go down,
Because
sometimes
imagine
they
if
go
there's
into
like
a
20
down but not
people
out
all
state.
fighting.
It's up to you whether you execute them or continue to fight.
Timed blocking mechanics you don't like. I know I'm really bad at parrying, but I'm sure we'll have lots of play styles. And I know, like, Link's
After a quick
always the
reload,
tank,
it's
guys,
back
so I know
into the
Link's
battle
going to be
with
heavy
our friend
in the
coming from
melee,
above,
so we can all
throwing
stand
out
back
one more
behind him
grenade.
and shoot with our little pew-pews, you know? Are there servers? Are there realms? Oh, I have no idea. I am also curious, because I'm going to have, like, I hope not. Like, Once Human
And once
or
you've
any
defeated your
game where
enemies
you
in battle,
can't play with your friends because they're on a
sometimes
different
you just
server.
gotta
New
take their
World
blood.
was like that. I really, really hate that. Because not all my friend
In order
groups
to get water, the player's going to have
are
to craft themselves this blood sack
the same.
and this blood
so I might
extractor
have different friends on
and
different
use it
servers.
to harvest blood from their
Brave,
fallen enemies.
hi! Nice to see you, Brave
Now,
Kratos.
in-
So
in our
this
game,
was a Red
it's
Dead
not always a
stream,
good
and it
thing
no longer
to
is.
just
But I
take blood
swear
from
I played
people.
Red Dead for the first
It's potentially
hour.
bad and can only be used for certain things.
But you're on your way to work. Have a good work shift.
Once you've extracted the blood, you can then
Have
of
a
course
good day
drink
with
it,
your-
as you'll see here. The player
with
takes
your
a big sip from their
deliveries.
blood bag. But when they do that,
But Link, those are all
it
excellent
causes
questions.
a debuff because the blood is not exactly pure, and drinking blood for water is not exactly a one-to-one scenario.
I
so
would
you'll
not-
see that our health bar got shorter
They don't.
while our water bar went up. And so being a blood drinker
That's
is not always
a little
looked
different.
upon in the right way.
I don't remember drinking blood in the books, but they do distill the water
Of course, once
a
you've played
corpse
the game
and
for a little
drink the
while,
water from the body. But
you'll
I
start
guess
wanting
we
to
don't
build
have
your own
time to do
base.
that in the game.
And the
We
first
gotta
part of that
drink
is
their
placing
blood.
down what we call a sub-fief
But blood
console.
drinking could work, I
A
suppose.
sub-fief console allows you to claim a small part of Arrakis as your own.
Okay, base
But it does
building,
in
guys.
turn
Here
mean
we
that you'll
go.
start to owe taxes to the Emperor.
Oh, you have to pay
So,
to. That makes sense.
Here we are with our building system. And you can see that we have two types of building here. We have the holograms, which show in the beginning. I call them Solido projections internally. And we have the way that you fill in, which is by holding down the mouse
so I
button
mean, it's
in this
base
case.
building. This is pretty standard, I
So,
guess.
The cool thing about this is it allows us to have this cooperative building system.
We're watching.
you
I'm
see
not
that one
playing.
player
Oh,
places
let me
out
turn the game. Let
the
me turn
Solido
him down a
projections,
bit.
And the other player
I'm
fills
not
them in
playing this.
with the
This is a
materials from their
showcase I'm
inventory.
watching.
This is just a way that lets people
So
play
this is
together
the
and build
developer
together
showing
in
us
an
about the
interesting
game, and I'm just
exciting way.
talking on top of it because this is what I do, Kratos. I'm sorry.
We've seen through our experience with Conan Exiles that some people just
Everyone's
love
a
to build in
vampire,
these games.
yeah.
So we've created a system called the Blueprint
Exactly,
building system that
like,
allows players to save a copy of their
With
base
Once Human,
as one
Nate,
of
I
these
had people
giant
who wanted to
holographics.
join,
Then
but the
they can
server I
take them
picked
out
was
into the
full,
world
so they couldn't
place
play
them
with
out
me.
wherever
So
they
I don't
like,
want any
and
barriers
then
between me
rebuild.
and my friends, you know.
And we have another system.
Bye,
in the game
Brave.
which
Thank you
allows
so much
to
for stopping in. It's
take
always
these,
nice to see you.
You know, big architectural designs of your buildings and sell them to other players on the exchange. And once again, this is a way to quickly move your base around the world. If you've got a design you like, you don't have to, you know, throw it out immediately. And it
No,
allows
Penny,
you to
I never
create these
played
interesting
DayZ.
masterpieces. It also, as you can see here, allows you to, you know,
You thought that dude
if you're
was being
not
rude. No, I'm
artistically
being
minded
rude. This
and
is
you
just
don't
a
like
video.
building big
No, we're
bases,
not
you
in the
can buy them
chat
from other
together.
players.
Sorry, that's confusing to walk in on, but yeah, this is a video.
Once you finish
I'm
crafting
rude.
your
I'm
base,
talking
you
over
wanna
him.
fill
I'm
it
the rude
with
one.
all kinds of machines, fabricators, and
Mickey
refineries.
Ederson, hi, welcome.
And of course, harkening back
How are
to
you?
the blood extraction we just did, we've got the blood purifier. So what we want to do is take the blood from our blood sac and deposit it
Okay,
into the
good.
blood
He's not
purifier, and
drinking
over
the
time,
blood directly,
it will
guys.
refine into lovely, fresh
He-
water.
this
which
makes
can
more
then extract
sense.
into our
This makes
litigons
more sense.
and carry with us out into the desert.
Bye, weirdos.
While there's many varieties of fabricators you
You're
can
a
use to craft things in the
weirdo.
game, one of the most exciting things is crafting yourself a vehicle.
I don't know why I
So
keep
we're
getting
opening the
suggested your
technology
channel, but
menu,
I come to say hi
And from
every
here,
time.
we're able to purchase the design.
I don't know why
for
anyone
a
gets
sandbike.
recommended this channel
A
either,
sandbike is one of the
Mickey Eater,
early
but it's nice to
vehicles
see you.
available
Thanks
to
for
players in the
stopping
game.
in. We're just watching
And
a Dune
you can
showcase. I'm
kit it out with
super
different types of
excited for
modules,
this game, so I'm
including
trying to
an
hype up
extra
my
seat,
community
which
as
allows you to
well.
bring your friends with you. So in this menu, you can see
You're always
we're
welcome to come and say
fabricating
hi
ourselves
anytime you
a
want.
sandbike, and all the different parts of the sandbike have to be fabricated individually.
Oh, okay. Well, yeah.
So the player is going into the menu
I
here,
started off
crafting
playing Red Dead.
different
I know it
things
says.
which will make up their sandbike. And as you can see,
I
it
know
prints
the
out in this
thumbnail
kind of
is
3D
incorrect,
printer type
but-
way, where all the materials are turned into these particles, which then come together
So
to form
I don't
the
love
different
this.
pieces of the sandbike. And you can
I
see
do
it sort
not
of all
love
happening in the
combining
background
metal
here.
parts
And
in
if we go out
games
into
into
the world view, you can
objects,
actually
if I'm
see the
honest.
pieces forming up
However, he's
inside
making
the
a
fabricator.
motorcycle,
So a base
so
with lots
it's
of
worth
these
it.
fabricators going is actually pretty cool and pretty busy.
It actually looks quite
Once
nice.
we've
Yeah,
done,
guys,
we jump
this
back in,
game
we
is
pull
called
things
Dune
out of the queue,
Awakening.
chuck
I'm a
them into our
huge
inventory,
fan of the Dune
and then we
books,
use
and
the welding
I
tool
like the movies well
to
enough,
place
and
out
I just
vehicle
think this
pieces.
game is going to blow
Now
all of our
again,
minds.
this
So
is a
check it out,
cooperative
guys.
activity. We
Dune
thought about
Awakening
multiplayer,
is
so
coming
any
out
other
next
player
year.
could be working with you
They
to
do not
place
pay me
modules
to
and
do
pieces
this.
of
I
this
just
bike.
love this game.
And so we're going to assemble this bike. But of course, when you work on larger vehicles and your friends are
Bye,
with you,
Uterson. Bye,
you'll be able
Brave.
to
Have
work
good
together
days, you
to craft
guys.
big things
Make
like
safe
transport
choices.
ornithopters or sand crawlers.
Daisy's
And
open
so
world of zombies
we're
and
gonna add the
survival
body
up to
to this,
60 players in
and
a
we're
room.
going to add
I've
an extra
seen
seat just
some
in case we want to bring our
Daisy.
friend with us out into the world.
I'm a little bit
Once the
burned
bike's
out
been
of
assembled and
zombies.
fueled up,
I'm
you jump on,
I'm
you can
kind
head
of
out
tired of
to
zombie
explore
games.
the greater areas.
I'm tired of
Arrakis.
fighting the undead. Yesterday I was like, I want to kill humans like a psycho, but I just too many
Heading out
games
into
just
the
have
world
us
to
fighting the
explore
undead.
can be a dangerous experience.
Oh no!
As you explore the universe, you'll find certain dynamic events.
I
will
wonder
occur.
if we can
In this
scavenge
case,
for parts
the
on
War of
this ship.
Assassins has claimed a new victim, a ship which falls from the sky,
Your
spilling its loot
Foundation fan
all over
person.
the sand.
There's no
So
competition.
head
We
out
can be
there
fans of
to
both.
see what we can get to harvest.
Meg's never
and
happy with
gather as
games
much as we
anymore.
can.
I'm happy with this
Of course,
game,
the problem
Link.
is this is extremely visible to everybody.
Yeah, everyone's
nearby
gonna come
area.
running.
So people will be able to see this, and so in a PvP area, you might suddenly find yourself coming into competition with other players.
So
In a
there's
PvE
PvP
area,
areas
you might
and
just find other
PvE
people competing with
areas,
you
which
to
I
get to
like.
the loot
WoW
first.
was like that, I think. you had certain zones where you had to be scared and certain zones where you could relax. So that's cool. Oh, show us the
And of
stuff,
course,
man. They
at
didn't show us
nighttime,
the loot.
There are different kinds of threats.
Anthony, hi, is this on
Because while
GFN?
the
This
heat
is
of the
just a
day is
showcase
dangerous,
video, guys. I'm not
at
playing this
night,
game.
the Sardaukar
And we do
patrol
not
this area
know
of
if
the
it will be
desert
on
with
GFN,
huge
Anthony. This game's not
spotlights,
coming out till next
searching
year.
for players. Now this player is over here.
You said you hate that you have to
Harvesting
put
Jew with a
parts.
Jew Reaper,
I don't like
sucking
having to
the
put
water
metal
off the
parts
surface of these
together
plants.
into objects, Link.
And they've been
It's
captured
true.
and
But I'm
seen
like I said,
by
I'm
the
willing
Sardaukar.
to overlook it.
And
If I get a
Sardaukar send
motorcycle
down
out of it.
Troops who come floating
But
down
that's
out of
I
the
kind
sky
of
to
quit
attack
Warframe because
and
I just
destroy
got
the
so
players.
tired of combining metal pieces together. So the sandworm. This is scary.
Now, of course, as mentioned, traveling on the surface at any time.
Is this live? No, they
risks
just released a
drawing
showcase an
a
hour
sandworm.
ago, though,
But there
so
are
it's
certain
very
things
new.
which we've created
But
to draw players out.
All
of their
this week,
comfort
there's
zones.
going to be
So in
showcases
this
and
case,
gameplay reveals and first
there's a
looks
special
because
type of sand
Gamescom's
here on the
happening
surface,
in
known
Germany.
as flower sand. Flower sand, according to the books, is the softest kind of sand, and players can use it to refine it into a variety of different materials that they need for crafting. So you want to come out into the desert and you want to try and find flower sand. But
looks like
you have
it.
to be
Looks
wary
like
and pay attention, because as you harvest,
A worm will
you
always
risk drawing the
come.
attention of
And
the
you're
sand.
making a lot of noise out here too. Uh-oh. So you should have a ship watching. Like, they're just out here, like, so dangerous.
We've awoken the beast. The sandworm is coming. We
Guys,
spent too
have a
much
look
time out here,
and see if there's
it's coming
any
to
other
get us.
showcases or
And you can
gameplay
see in the
reveals
middle
from
of the
today
screen
you
the
guys want to
indicator
check
showing us
out,
that the
and we'll
sandworm
watch
is
some
angry,
more.
and it's coming after us. And our only option now is to get back to rocky ground.
Yeah.
The sandworm's
Oh my
gonna
god,
take
he's
us.
gonna eat you! Turn around! Oh my god. Dude,
don't
I
know
would have
how
done a
those guys
switchback
survived
so
that, but
fast.
somehow they managed to get.
That
to
literally
safety
look.
of the
How did they
water.
not just get eaten? He's mad. They can't eat rocks though, so you'll be safe. Oh yeah, let's
Once
see
you've
where we
crafted
can
your
hang
first
out.
ornithopter, you'll be able to take to the air, and your entire
Maybe I'll
perspective of the
enjoy
world
combining
shifts.
metal for this game because
From
I get
here,
to make ships.
It'll make traversing the
and
world a lot
motorcycles.
safer because you can avoid the sandworms.
Yeah.
It'll also help you to go out into the larger world of Arrakis. Here we are in the overland map, and we're going to make our way south
Ah.
until we find the place known as Harko Village. Harko
I
Village
wonder-
is the current seat of the Harkonnen, after their city, Carthag, was destroyed in a nuclear explosion during the War of Assassins.
Oh,
There's
so
more details like that in the lore of the game for players to discover and explore.
he's not actually exploring
going
the
to
open
land at Harko,
desert. He's just driving around on the map.
going
Is that
to
what I'm
explore the
saying?
social
Okay. I mean,
Once you arrive in Harko
hopefully
Village,
you could
you'll
also
be able
choose to
meet
go
up
there
with other
normally.
players, interact with them, trade, and create guilds. The game has a
guilds, that's
variety
nice.
of social interaction mechanics, from emotes to grouping to a chat. Throughout Harko Village, you'll also interact with story characters, follow the main story.
I'm not sure.
You'll be able to meet
I'm not
vendors
sure, Nate.
who will sell you exotic items.
I'm not
They
sure
let
what
you
that was,
live.
but that's okay.
That is interesting.
Maybe,
You'll
yeah,
get
like a
able to get a
manual,
feel
yeah,
for how the
kind of like
factions are
manual
viewed in the
fast
world.
travel.
And of
But I'm
course,
hoping I could
you'll be
just
able to
like I
swear
just want to go into the
allegiance to one of the
desert and
major
like see
factions,
if I find a
the
little town
Harkonnen
or something, you know,
or
like
the
exploring.
Atreides. Swear your guild's allegiance and begin to take part in the politics of the Imperium.
Atomfall.
Once you've grouped up with friends,
I don't know about
you
that.
should go
game,
out into
maybe.
the world and find
Will you
desert
send me a link,
Imperial
Odie?
testing stations. These are dungeon-like experiences, which you and your friends can work through together.
Okay, so little
So,
instances.
here we are
That's
landing
cool.
our various ornithopters outside of
Oh,
one
he's
of
got
the
a cape
desert
now
testing stations.
and a still suit. It looks
and
like
we're going to
That's
head
good.
in as a group. Now it's really
coming up
important
in the
to
world.
prepare different skills and abilities.
Does that
These
Star Wars
areas
game
tend to
come
be
out
more of
tomorrow?
a
No,
challenge,
it comes out on
and it's great
August
to work together
27th.
to complement each other.
And I am, guys.
So this is the
I'm gonna
skill tree.
stream it at that time.
Here you can equip different types of abilities and techniques. We have 3 slots for abilities and 3 slots for techniques.
All those
And there are
abilities sound
multiple different
boring.
trees depending on the
Just
type
wait.
of trainers that you've interacted with in the world.
I just want to go back and watch this part.
And it's great to work together to complement each other. So this is the skill tree. Here you can equip different types of abilities and techniques. We have 3 slots for abilities and 3 slots
Oh,
for
I
techniques.
see. Okay.
And there are multiple different trees depending on the type of trainers that you've interacted with in the world. So our character here is going to equip a series of
Oh, I
abilities
see. You get
that
different
complements the
abilities,
rest
and
of
you
their
can
group.
equip 3. Okay, that makes sense.
In this case, Swordmaster techniques.
You hope you
Alright,
see
so we're
something good
heading
for
in.
GFN
And
tomorrow.
of course, you can
You
use
might,
dispenser
Anthony.
belts to
You might.
traverse,
I'm going to
as
be
you'd
streaming.
expect.
There's a Final
going to explore
Fantasy
this
demo
Imperial
on
testing
GFN that I'm going to stream
You've
tomorrow.
entered Desert Botanical Testing Station number 1.
Because I like demos, because they're free.
I'm Dr. Wen Omega.
And you might find a
Senior
game that you
plant
love and
geneticist
want to
here
buy.
at the station.
Testing stations have storylines as well as enemies to fight and loot to be found. So you really
You
want to go
love
in
that
here,
Final Fantasy? Good,
and enjoy
Nate.
the
Well,
experience.
tomorrow I'm going to stream that demo.
playing
We'll
through
see
with
what we
friends,
think.
working together.
I have never really
using
played a
different
Final
weapons and
Fantasy,
trying out
or
different techniques.
well, I've seen some Final Fantasy, but I've never played it myself. Oh, that was cool.
Now this player has placed out a portable cover. This is a different ability.
Guys,
to
this
what we've
game
seen
is
before.
crazy.
You
They've
see
got
that
a
the
lot
enemies
of
here have shields.
ability. I thought we would just have like guns, you know. Oh.
Using the flamethrower,
Oh.
it's easy to get through a shield because
So
you
this
can
guy's
burn
jumpy
the air
jump.
around them.
This is like a pew pew. That other guy's got fire.
And of course,
I
our
wonder if there's a
characters are little higher
healing.
level than
Oh,
they were
see
in
the
start of
shield
the
guys.
video.
You've got to go
So you're
in.
able to see that, yeah, we can take
I
people
wonder
down
if there's
little more easily.
like a healing tree.
And of course, when you get to the end of these areas, you find these really cool loot chests. And in these loot chests, you find specialized components that are used for crafting exotic weapons and items. The end game of Dune Awakening takes place in the deep desert. Giant spice blows will happen, drawing players from all around to try and harvest the spice as quickly as possible. You want to get there
End
first,
game.
and you want to try and take as much spice as you can before an enemy guild shows up to try and take it away from you. Now, of course, if you're clever and you start to lose the battle, you might place out a thumper, and that limits the time in which people are able to take spice, because
That's
Then
gonna
the big
call a
one.
worm.
it's going to show up.
That'd be kind of nice to call one and then just let all your enemies get eaten by the worm.
I hope you've enjoyed this brief glimpse at the gameplay of Dune Awakening, and we're really excited to have you join us when the game releases.
Yeah. That was great. So it was, I did get a few.
Hi, friend. And
Just wait. We did get, I wanted to go back. Wait. Because at the very end it shows,
And you want to try and take as much spice as...
let me see,
I hope you've enjoyed this brief glimpse
the
at the
platforms.
gameplay of Dune
But I
Awakening.
don't think it's been
And we're really
announced for
excited to have
anything
you join
cloud.
us when the game releases.
But it's coming to Steam. Oh, GFN. Oh no, GeForce RTX. Oh. I thought it was GeForce Now, but it says NVIDIA GeForce RTX. But guys, fingers crossed that we see it on GFN. I think it's a high probability we will. So it's so weird that it's called Spice. No, Spice is like literally what makes the game economy of Dune basically work. It's a drug and it's a food, but it's also a drug and it's addictive, and it's also what lets them actually have space. Like, it's what lets them actually be able to travel through space. It's kind of crazy. So, okay, guys, so we have another one. I'm just going to watch some more showcases because this is fun. I'm having a good time with this. Audi has another suggestion, Atomfall. That I think looks fun. So let's check out that one. But Audi, I don't want to watch... Who's the developer for that one? I can't watch IGN or GameSpot or anything because they don't like they won't let me restream it. Atomfall. No, I want to watch this Atomfall one. Let me see if I can find it.
Product not yet
That's only
ready.
a minute long. Let me see. Has anyone played Starship Troopers? No, I haven't. Atomfall, let me see. I might not be able to find one. Adam Fall. Meg Fall. Oh, it's Adam. It's not. Oh, I'm not saying the name. That's funny. Rouser's name is Adam. Adam Fall. Yeah, I don't think I can find one. You don't know the developer? It's just Xbox? Do you have the Civilization one from a not IGN? Yeah, that's too bad. Because that looks like an interesting game. Johnny wants to play it. I haven't even really heard of it. Let me have a look at this one and see what I think.
Play.
I don't know. Civilization, it might be interesting, but I don't really want to watch a whole showcase on it. Let me see what they had this morning. Xbox showcase. We could just skim through. Why don't we just skim through
different
this
configurations, so we get wrinkles.
Now, I saw the one on the Civ one. I don't really want to watch. It could be interesting, but it could also not be interesting. So, but let's have a look here. And see, like, what kind of games were they covering? What could we see? Sports. Racing. Some type of racing game? Oh, it's an ad.
Blizzard, thank you for being a part of our legendary worlds alongside us. Now, before I go, I want to leave you with a parting gift.
I don't think I've
from
seen the movie,
Overwatch
no.
team. The origin story for our latest hero,
But
Juno,
Johnny has a Mac,
now
so he's gonna
available
need
in season
GFN to play
12.
these games.
Enjoy.
Yeah. If your PC is weak, or you have a Mac, or you have no PC and no console, it's nice GFN is there. Oh, this is a Blizzard game. Okay.
Flight, we're wondering why you haven't fired primary boosters yet. All systems appear optimal.
I just need a minute. It is so hard to say goodbye to the only home I've ever known.
I understand, but the colony isn't safe anymore, and our window of opportunity is closing. So let's get you on your way to your new home.
Looks like
Next stop,
Overwatch. Well, I'm wondering if this is what the game animation looks like.
Initiating boosters in 3.
The movie's about soldiers killing giant space insects. It's a comedy, right? It's a comedy. It's like a.
Control?
Our sensors indicate.
It's like a spoof of Star Wars, isn't it? Or am I thinking of a different movie?
External?
Follow protocols and you'll be fine. But you have to hurry.
All games are either space or zombie games. That's what I'm learning. There's only 2 options for your games. Space or zombies. Make your pick.
Careful.
More and more games are coming to Mac.
I'm going to find a way to
Yes,
save
but I
you.
still wouldn't recommend getting a Mac if you're a
All
gamer.
of you.
This actually is Overwatch. This is Overwatch. This isn't just like Overwatch, Nate. I'm pretty sure it is. Good call. Good call.
I think I see the problem.
I'm thinking of Space Balls.
Copy
Oh.
that.
Oh, Starship Troopers is different than... Clearly I need to watch more space movies. Okay. I like Star Wars and Star Trek. Isn't that enough?
No.
Don't panic. You're okay.
I am definitely not okay. Why did I think I could do this?
Juno, I believe in you. You've trained for this kind of thing your whole life. You have all the tools you need.
Okay. All right.
I think she's the new character. Maybe Juno, a new character to play as.
Control. Problem solved.
It was made in the 80s, so it's silly now, but that back then it wasn't silly. Okay, I see.
Proud of you.
I'm definitely thinking of Spaceballs.
I want you to live a long, happy life on Earth, sweetheart. Always remember.
I think that's one of the characters from Overwatch, so that's why I think it actually is.
I love you too, Mom. Okay, Earth.
Anthony.
Here I come.
It's possible, but Inzoy has a demo, and I'm gonna download the demo later and try it on my laptop. Because it looks too real to be true. Do you know what I mean? I agree. It's uncanny.
Too late to halt. I'm coming in very hot. Who
Oh yeah?
is
I
this?
couldn't find it. Odie, send it to me. We'll watch it next. I could only find the IGN one. I want the 17-minute. The only one I could find from Xbox was just like a 2-minute clip.
I am from Mars, and my name is Juno.
It's one of the
Wow.
fastest selling games in Blizzard's history, and it just made headlines again at last night's opening night live. And here to give us an exclusive look at Diablo 4's newest expansion.
What?
Please welcome General Manager
I was
Rod
like,
Ferguson,
that was not
Systems Designer
Diablo
Aidan
4.
Hall,
Like,
and
what
lead
is
game
he
designer
talking
Rex
about?
Dixon.
But I
Welcome, guys,
see
to
they're talking
Gamescom.
about the next
for having
one.
us.
How
Great
you
to
guys
be
all
here.
doing? Yeah, it's
All right, guys. So let's see. We saw Diablo already. Although if Razder were here, he'd want us to watch it probably. I can't believe that Xbox just owns everything. All right, let's check out this one. OT, yes. Let me see this. Oh.
right. Xbox Game Pass. Yeah, take a look at this.
Oh, nice. Yes. Xbox
Welcome
on.
to the gameplay commentary of our new game.
No, that's
Lonely
not an
Mountains, No
official.
Riders,
It's got to be
which
an
is the
official
spiritual
channel,
successor
Odie.
to
Sorry.
Lonely Mountains Downhill. It's a skiing game in which players need to find their own way
Just
down the mountains
any
in a wild
any
and
site like
beautiful
that will
landscape.
they'll
Our most
copy
important new
strike
features
my video
are
and
a
I'll have to take
real-time
it down.
online multiplayer in which up to 8 players can play cooperatively or in a competition, as well as a new trick system that allows you to pull off awesome-looking flips, spins, grabs.
I mean,
or
okay,
super
but
cool
we have
combinations
Riders
of them all.
Republic, right?
We focused a lot of the development time on the controls and to make the feeling of carving down the slopes as smooth and fun as possible.
Let's look at Stalker
because it's
2.
an Stalker stashes. They use some stashes for their next journeys because they can bring like hundreds of thousands of kilograms. They have to make some stashes for there, and players sometimes find them, and it's often rewardable. And
You hope
and often
Xbox
it's
doesn't do
very
anything
rewardable,
bad with their
'cause
power.
You can get a
Well, so
huge
far I've been
equipment
happy.
boost
They're
by just,
they're even
going to some building
Nate,
units,
they're bringing their
expect to find anything
exclusives to
there, but it could be
PlayStation like they
there.
promised.
That's what I found. I found myself like an assault rifle when I just had a pistol. To start with. I
Indiana
was, like,
Jones,
pulling
they
buildings
just
and found that.
confirmed
But
it's
the game
launching on
also,
PC
it
and
looks
Xbox
amazing.
first, but then I think after
this is
6 months or
the
something, it's going to
start of the
PlayStation.
next
So they're
fight.
so far they're doing what they said.
The player, we have some stealth mechanics.
Yep.
So it's not very.
Yeah, that's true.
As you used to have a stealth in the game, it doesn't offer you like ability to be invisible.
They
for
seem like
enemies.
a better
No, they will
developer,
see you
maybe.
and shoot you.
And
But
they do
at
have a
least,
demo. I want
it
to
allows
try
you
the
to
demo,
get,
actually. Did you try it,
slightly
Link? I don't know
closer
if you're a
to find
sim-type
better position
gamer.
to
I
start
don't
the
think
fight,
so.
and or maybe to
PlayStation
start
is more
initiate the
successful
fight
than
with the
Xbox,
grenade
but it doesn't seem
to,
like. So the reason people say,
so it would
Anthony, I
be
was actually
easier
just
for you.
talking about this.
And And then the fight
the reason
is
people say
pretty,
that is because PlayStation
challenging.
has been selling more consoles than Xbox, but that's because Microsoft isn't focusing on selling consoles. Microsoft is like, you know what? Hardware is on its way out, which us cloud gamers probably agree with. And they realize trying to sell boxes is a losing battle, so they're more focused on selling games, selling Game Pass, getting their Microsoft games to be played by the most number of people. So that's why they're buying all these studios. They don't care about their Xbox sales as much as they care about actually getting people playing Microsoft games. So people say, oh, PlayStation does better because they sell more consoles. But if you factor in everybody who has Game Pass, like me, who doesn't own a console, I give Microsoft tons of money without having to buy an Xbox console. So that's, I think, why you feel like it. You feel like people say they're more successful, but it doesn't really seem it, and that's why.
Yeah, so you have to watch about your state.
It didn't catch your interest at all. I'm not surprised. You don't seem like a simmer. A Santa game, yeah, where's Santa? Where's the Santa game? That's what we want to see.
Real human that goes to Chernobyl exclusion area with your backpack, with some food.
WoW came in with a new expansion. Yeah, and Nate, GFN just launched mods for WoW on GFN. I'm really excited. I hope they get more mods on the more games.
You have to
You just bought an Xbox controller to connect to your PC, and it works. Yes, I use an Xbox controller that Chris got me for ages.
Honestly, it's one of those things
That one wasn't appealing. It was almost too realistic, wasn't it, Link? I didn't know you played The Sims.
When I got to play here,
dude, we should swap Sim stories sometime.
Because there is that risk of element.
People are always saying that PlayStation has better games too, which again, it seems like it doesn't. It depends. PlayStation does have some really good games. They're really known for making good single-player games like Horizon Zero Dawn and God of War, Ghost of Tsushima. Those were all PlayStation exclusives. But even Sony's being forced to bring their games to PC now, because you can get those games on PC now. Chris, you love him. We still see Chris now and then. Chris will stop in, our little Chrissy bot. You want the Santa game? There's a rumor that I have like a crush on Santa, or I have like this Santa obsession. It's not the case. Okay, anyone who plays The Sims knows that if Father Winter has a baby, that baby has a special trait that you can't get any other way in the game. Okay, it doesn't mean that I love Santa.
Information about what you see.
You put in a lot of time. Yes, the Sims franchise is definitely my most played game because I've basically played it my whole life, starting with Sims 1 on and off.
Should be interesting for people to discuss their experience.
I do want to try the demo, Link. There's another game though called Paralyzed, which is similar to The Sims that I've been watching more closely. Inzoi came out of nowhere. I was so surprised to see it. A rumor you began. No, all I did was explain a little tiny bit of my Sims gameplay, and now everyone thinks that I love Santa, especially Dan. Because I said, if Santa's out there, you know I'll be out there. Which, looking back, might not have been the smartest thing to say. All right, this game is killing zombies, which I've already said I'm sick of.
But also, it's very rewarding because when you start playing the game and you start facing some...
Oh, Journey to a Savage Planet. Let's take a little look at this. I enjoyed the first two of these games. I said Santa. No, I did not say that. That's not what I said.
Wonderful, wacky, weird creatures. It's 4 planets now instead of 1 planet.
But maybe, I don't know. It just depends. I'm not saying that a Santa bod couldn't be hot. Dad bods are all the rage these days. Well, dad bods have always been all the rage.
Things to collect as well.
So the difference, guys, with this one is this game is third person. And Journey to Savage Planet 1 and 2, I'm pretty sure were first person.
So lots of fun here.
But other than that, it pretty much looks the same to me. Oh, it's different. You could knock. There was no underwater level in the first one. Wow, they show us the water and then they cut it off as soon as it gets good.
Habitat and upgrade your tools to get through them.
This looks like Persona.
Metroidvania where there's a single lock but multiple keys. So you see different types of objects. Say if it's a cracked wall that you need to blow up.
Oh no,
you can
this
do it
is
with a
that
grenade,
game that
you can find a
but
creature
I
that
looks there's like a
explodes. Anything
mashup
that
here.
Generates an explosion will get you.
There is a dream that haunts me.
Let's see what this is.
A most dreadful nightmare.
You don't like third-person games? I think I've after I don't even know. After how many years of gaming, I've recently decided I think I prefer third person.
Fortress of stone.
Up until like a year ago, I would have said I don't care, it doesn't matter, I don't even notice. But for some reason, I now am like, you know what? I like third person. Look at what is this game? What am I seeing? Are you seeing this, Link? What game is this? This looks like a Link game. Oh.
The land caught in a perpetual autumn. Yields to decay. A futile sacrifice.
Wow.
Snared deep within.
I mean, the graphics aren't about to win any awards, but... Is this Avowed? What game is this?
Now weakened and cracked by time. Fails.
You couldn't get into it? The only reason I ended up, I think, playing both games fully is I ended up doing a collab with my friend 6'4", and we ended up playing both, like, the whole games, and so it kept it really fun and interesting because I was playing with him. But, I'm not sure, I doubt if it was just me I would have played it, so I get that, Anthony. This looks fun. It's a little Skyrim-ish, isn't it, with the magic system? But it looks beautiful. Like there's some beautiful places. What is this?
The once and future king.
The once and future
Only
king.
Now do I understand the horror of that title.
Oh no, Link! It's Tainted Grail! You sent it to me and I didn't watch it and now I saw it. Dude, it's the game! Yeah, this game looks really good. Link actually just told me about this game. Audi, I thought it was Avowed too.
My favorite massive open world space adventures, and it's just got its first ever expansion
it's
coming
confusing
up.
how
Here
they
with
talk
more on
about a
Starfield
different
Shattered
game.
Space. Please welcome
Oh, no.
lead creative producer Tim Lamb. Hi Tim, how are you?
I'm doing fantastic. Nice
Oh,
to meet you guys.
Starfield is
Awesome. It's lovely to speak to you
so
today. So let's
All right,
chat
here's a
opening
small
night live.
Adam
We had a really fun look
fall
at
preview. Guys, I'm done with Starfield. I don't want to talk about
into
it.
the envy of its northern neighbors. Scientific progress waits for no one.
BattleNet needs to be updated on defense. Are you trying to get into Diablo? I've been playing some Diablo, Nate. I made a seasonal character.
Citizens of Wyndham, there has been an increase
I wish there was more photography in games. A lot of games have photo mode. Or do you mean photography as a quest?
It's been bloody years. They're hiding something from us. Something terrible. My name's Molly. You got out to
No,
trade?
wow,
I got
okay.
bits and bobs for sale.
Yeah,
be
I
careful.
can't believe they're
It's
still
more
making
dangerous than
WoW
you can
stuff.
possibly imagine.
I guess when you have a successful game, you might as well stick with it, huh? This is bizarre. This is a weird looking game. This looks like an Obsidian game. This is Atomfall? This is Atomfall! Audi. But that's just a short clip, I think, coming March 2025. I don't know.
Mystery mixed
I don't
with
know
folk
about
horror
that.
weirdness,
It
all
looks
set in
too
a
weird
not
for
so
me.
idyllic post-war British countryside, and believe it or not, it's based on a true story. Really? Well, here with more on Atomfall, please welcome.
Why do I
creative
feel
director
like
for
it's
Rebellion.
not really based on a true
Sure
story?
of Atomfall is.
It is actually.
Oh.
As you
If games
explore
had
the
an
world
option
of
to play
Atom,
as a photographic journalist.
you're uncovering a mystery.
Especially a
you're
war
discovering what's
game.
happened in this post-apocalyptic
There
world
might be a
in the zone
game
of
like
1950s
that.
north of England.
There might be,
Different
but
characters
having
will,
a mode in
ask you
games,
to
I
do things for
suppose,
them
where
and they
you're
might
not
help in
really in
return.
danger, you just walk around and
one
take
of the characters
pictures.
that you can interact with is this mystery
Maybe.
phone voice.
I do spend a lot of
You don't
time
know
in
who
photo
they are,
mode.
You don't know what
so.
they want, and you have to choose which characters you trust and don't trust in
Okay.
exploration.
Kind of like Bosley, Charlie's Angels vibes coming through the phone.
Yes, yes, exactly.
I
yeah.
like that. That's cool. You know, speaking about the story, and Henry, you mentioned it earlier. True story. Like, what is
Surely
that about?
yes. Well, yeah. It's based on.
It's like a double. It's gameplay with people talking and then me talking.
disaster that
It's
happened.
like a live
The
stream
first
on
world-
crack.
The first major nuclear disaster in the world was. Which
But I don't know. I've played so many
1957.
post-apocalyptic
We wanted to
zombie
use that
games.
as a
I kind of
jumping
want
off
something
point for a
different.
story. So Jason Kingsley, one of the owners and founders of
Dragon
Remedy,
Ball Z stuff later.
observed that there are lots of games that are kind of like post-atom storytelling, like post-atomic disaster storytelling, but none set around this first disaster that's happened in the world. So we took that as a starting point and then thought, what's
They're
the
trying to say it's different. They're literally, it's almost like they heard me say I'm tired of post-apocalyptic
like I
games.
say,
And they're
we
like,
value
yeah,
that kind
but
of
this is
sandbox
different
exploration and
because it's
player
not a
freedom.
nuclear fallout.
And then combine
So
that
it's
with
like,
the sort of
okay,
unique
but
richness, and
is it really
led to
that
the environment
different?
that we've got in the game. So it's kind of an alternate history story, and it's a mystery that you
Oh,
uncover
you saw a
what's
movie
happened.
Civil War recently.
And as part of the process
Is
of
the movie
building
called
that
Civil
game
War?
world,
I haven't seen it.
we looked back at
Is it about a
1950s storytelling.
photojournalist?
So references like
Hi,
Quatermass series.
Rouster, yeah, but you know what? I
sci-fi
skipped the
series,
Diablo stuff because I
early
said
Doctor
Rouster isn't
Who,
here,
and things like
and
that.
he'd
So,
be mad if I skipped this.
TV
But now
Gold
that you're
kind of,
here, we can go back and watch it.
cultural
What do you
reference
think?
points that even if people don't
Phone
know
issues
the
at work.
reference itself, they know
Should we
the
go watch
influences
it?
that came from it.
Did you fix the phones?
And at the time, there wasn't a clear distinction between like folk horror and sci-fi.
You watch it this morning. You want to watch it
those kind of
again?
stories.
Okay,
So
well
it's a
let's watch
blend,
it
it's a
because
natural
I've
blend
ruled
in the
out. Well,
storytelling style of the 50s.
I love that.
I'm gonna take a quick break, guys. I'll let you watch this, and then when I get back, we'll watch Diablo because this game though.
Like you say, a bit of a departure from
I'm not ruling out because I actually think maybe we're not killing zombies, which I like. So this one could be cool. But you guys watch this. I'm just gonna take a really quick break, and then we're gonna watch the Diablo one. It looks legit. Yeah, it looks like it'll be another. I have more time to stream, so we can watch
He knows
another
exactly
one for sure.
how to fire a shot. Miles
All right, guys.
to take out that
BRB.
one guy. This is a different character in a different situation. We wanted it to be a mystery, so there are no signifiers of age, race, or gender for the player character. They're wearing gloves, so you don't know who they are. Their backstory is part of the mystery that you may or may not uncover as you explore. We wanted you to feel more like it's not so much a war zone as a pub brawl. You're desperately attempting to survive. There's not much ammo around. The guns are all rusty because everyone's been trapped in this quarantine zone for 5 years. You're mixing melee and ranged combat. You can throw your melee weapons. You can kick people to make them stagger back. We wanted you to be constantly, desperately mixing options and scavenging desperately for resources. So there's a real kind of tension as you play, which is very, very tonally different to Carl, who's calm and controlled and reads an entire situation before he decides what to do.
I think we can definitely get on board with the pub crawl element.
My entire playthrough is like it's a scene from Kingsman basically, and it's gonna feel good. It's gonna feel great.
Talking about Kyle and that he's an iconic character. What about the characters in Atomfall? Our player character isn't maybe so much of the focus, but are there other people that we're going to meet that are going to be key?
Yeah. So I need to have the right answer that doesn't spoil too many things. But as you explore the game world, different characters will ask you to help uncover the mystery of what happened in the Windscale plant and maybe ask you to do something when you get there. And if you do that for them, they might try and find you a way to escape this quarantine zone, or they promise to. So as you explore, you've got to decide who you trust and who you don't trust, whether you think they're telling the truth or trying to manipulate you, whether you believe the same things as they do. So it's all murky shades of grey. There's no good guys and bad guys, and it's all completely open to the player. So you could theoretically kill every character in the game, and there's still a way to finish the game. You could theoretically play through and kill no one, and there's other routes available to you. So we really pushed hard into giving the player lots of options and lots of rewards.
Okay, guys, I'm
for
back. I'm
observing
giving
and
Moby
choosing what to do.
his
So there's lots of tropish characters,
medication
lots of
and
kind
his
of
lunch.
characters that fit this world of being.
What do you guys think of
North
this
England,
game?
And also being
It's kind of getting hard these days to make a unique game. Hi, Audi. Audi, we were gone the exact same amount of time.
Are there any maybe
Like,
Scottish people in there?
all games may be starting to look the same a little. Dune looks so good. Tainted
what we have
Grail
done is
looked
we've
really
taken,
good too.
Like 1950s sci-fi.
You think you'd like this
1950s
one?
Like old-fashioned folk horror type trope characters.
It is a
and,
little old-fashionedy, isn't it?
Cold War
But they're not
scientist
killing
trope
undead. I think they're
characters, and you'll
killing
meet those
evil
kinds of
people, which
as
I
you explore
like.
through the game,
So
and
at
then
least
still
there's
decide whether you
that.
trust them or not.
So we got pub brawls, we got crazy characters. They're all living in this open world that we're experiencing. Can you tell us more about that? I mean, how did you construct it? How big is it as well?
Okay, well, what Rebellion excels at is these deeply packed kind of sandbox maps. So the way that we've structured Atomfall is a series of like 5 or 6, depending on how you count, sandbox maps like the one you can see just now. And you can travel freely
All right,
between them
okay,
at
I
any time.
like
They're
this.
all thematically very, very different.
I like this, but let's
and
go
then
check
there's
out
loads of
Diablo.
interiors
So
and,
this one's called Atomfall, so I'll keep my eye on that.
large-scale, story-driven locations
Where
that
was
you might
this
uncover,
looks like
as well as bunkers that are full of loot that you might find. What we
But we're
wanted to do is
skipping the
really lean
talking,
into
or
that
is this
densely
still
packed
Diablo?
kind of puzzle box.
Overwatch, yeah, this was
So
Overwatch.
I've spent all day watching people play the game, and no 2 playthroughs have been the same. People
think
can approach
this
it
is the
all very,
start
very
of
differently, get different experience.
Campaign, but we're like, there's even more in the expansion than that.
Hot dogs,
And so
you
we
ready
really
for
wanna get
coffee?
into, like,
Good,
different ways that
Dan.
people
I've
wanna
got my
play the
coffee
game.
too,
so
and we're about to
we've
watch
introduced the
Diablo.
Undercity of Kuras, which is
I
our
don't
new dungeon,
think-
which Rex will talk about. We have our
You're a
new
Diablo
Dark Citadel,
player,
which is our
are you,
multiplayer
Dan?
co-op.
I don't
and then
think so.
the big thing was our trailer last night for our mercenaries.
Mercenaries. Now, let's talk about them
Yeah,
for a sec. because
guys,
a
this
brand
is
new
actually
gameplay feature.
good.
We'll talk about new class and all that kind of stuff in a sec, but
I thought they were
Mercenaries seems
showing the
really
new
interesting.
class
You showed off,
gameplay
like, this
yesterday.
vignette with 4 different characters.
But they're
I mean,
actually showing us
introduce to them.
mercenaries.
Who are these people? Why did it feel like the right time to bring it in now? And how do you hope players are going to engage with the mercenaries?
You never played Diablo. I
So
didn't.
I think like, the franchise
I
has a
might be
legacy
streaming
of,
it.
You know, followers
I was
and
thinking
mercs, and we wanted to really reimagine that formula.
tomorrow,
and so we added this.
if
feature
I'm
called
up early,
Mercenaries to
I'm
the
going to
game.
do the
There's 4
demo,
mercenaries that you
the
can
Final
recruit.
Fantasy
One is
demo during
Rahir,
the day.
One is Variana,
And then I was thinking
Subo,
maybe I'd stream a
and
little
Altkin,
Diablo
the
in the
Demon
evening.
Child,
I'm
which
not
everyone
sure.
got very
Have to
excited
see.
about at the show the other night. And
The mercs were in
there's
Diablo
a lot
too.
of depth in mercenaries. So you'll meet
I don't think
Rahir
I
in
ever
the
used them.
campaign.
It's
He'll
cool
introduce
though
you to
that
this
you can
hideout
hire
called the
people to
Merc
help
Den.
you. Oh yeah,
Within the
Raster, I
Merc
was
Den,
talking
you can
about
find
you,
these quests.
and I was saying
You have to
that
go on
you're
these story-based
my
quests
mercenary.
to actually acquire the Merc in order for them to party with you.
I think
So
actually-
each
wait, I
Merc
think you
has
were
his
still
own
here, actually, when I
backstory,
said
his own
that.
personality, and then once you acquire them, you can bring them into your party with you. And essentially, it facilitates a way that solo players never have to feel like they're alone again.
Oh, they're
'Cause
more
now they
like
have this friend, this partner who can
companions.
adventure with them. And so one
So
of the
they're more
ways
like.
that
So
you
I thought
progress
they
your
were
Merc
like
is you have
just
each,
cookie
Merc
cutter. They're
has
all
their
the
own
same.
skill
They don't
tree.
have a
And you
personality.
can sort of
But
pick
it
and
sounds like
choose
they
which,
actually come
skills
with
you
you.
want them to have.
Oh, they have a
And
skill
it's a
tree.
really nice way to complement your build. So
Rouster,
whatever build you're trying
they
to go
are
with,
companions,
you
yeah.
can have the Merc set up so their skills
Are these
kind of
in-
match
do I
and
have to
overlap with your
pay?
own.
Or is
We
this
also
part
have
of
a
the new
system
free
called rapport.
season?
The more you work with a Merc,
I
and the
really
more you
hope I don't
adventure
have
with
to
them,
pay, 'cause that would be
the
so
more
cool.
they can sort of give
But we
you
could
more
bring them with
benefits
us,
and they
right?
can
Like,
kinda
could we
grow in
each, like,
power.
say it's you and me
so
playing
once you go
Rouster,
back
could
to
we
the
each
Merc
bring a
Den, you can
companion? I'm
actually
just,
get
I assume
custom
you're just an
rewards
expert on
that
them,
you can
apparently.
only get by progressing your Merc, building up that rapport in order to access these really
Have
awesome
fun,
rewards at
Odie.
the end.
Honestly,
And then-
I am
best friends with a demon
tempted
child
to
if I
start
wanna see
playing
the good
Path of
stuff.
Exile, but
Absolutely.
I'm
Alright,
not
I'm in.
And
going
then this
to.
last feature we have is called reinforcements, where let's say you don't want to have a Merc in your party at the
Only
top
the
all
leader of the
time,
group can have
you
one?
actually
Okay. It's
say,
more so meant
I
when you're
use this
solo.
skill
Okay.
or perform an evade or
Okay.
something like that. I
That's
want
fine.
this
That's fine too.
reinforcement Merc to jump on the field, perform an action, and jump
I-
back out again.
I,
So there's a lot of
I don't
depth, a lot
mind
of fun,
playing
and some great
solo. Like,
storytelling
I
in the
play
Merc
solo
feature.
in
Just to
MMOs
check,
on a
so
regular
Mercs,
basis.
you can equip one
But
at a
I
time
like
to
the
complement your
idea of having a
character, but
friend.
you can
Like,
access
when
all of them
Elder
and
Scrolls
try
got
them all out, see
companions,
which one
I
works best for you.
loved
Correct.
it.
And
I
you can mix
love
and match
having
your
companions
combos.
in
You
Elder
can have
Scrolls.
two
It's so
Mercs, and one
fun.
is your main Merc and one
And
is
they
your
talk to,
reinforcement.
like, they
And
say
if you're
stuff.
in a party, the party leader can bring a Merc with them.
Sick.
Yeah.
5
There-
things
there-
happening.
okay, Rouse,
Because there
you
wasn't
answered my
enough on
question.
screen already.
I agree.
Yeah, great. Well, have you got any particular favorite Mercs that you like
They do. They just, yeah, they mentioned it. But I like that, and I hope they comment on quests. Like, I love it when you go into like a creepy cave and your companion is like, ooh, spooky or whatever. You know, like I like it when they comment on what you're doing.
Right.
Have I ever considered getting into game development?
I have a problem when I play Diablo.
A little, not really. I actually have browsed
at the expense of my defensive skills. And so Rick here has this buff called resiliency,
jobs like that.
Which actually
but
increases increases your armor.
No, but I
increases
do
your
a
defensive
fair
buffs,
bit of
and
playtesting.
So I actually rely on that. To
I don't
stay
talk
alive
about
when
it
I'm playing
because
the
all
game.
of it is NDA.
Yeah, I absolutely love Varyana.
But I do
She's
a fair
just
bit of
totally
playtesting
wild.
on the
She's
side.
A butcher
And there's
who's
times,
also a former cannibal,
like sometimes I
which
won't
is
like
just
stream
crazy.
for a week
And
randomly.
I love playing aggressively.
It's
you know, I love
usually
building
because
momentum
I'm doing a
and moving
playtest and it's like
she has a
it
kill
cuts
streak
into my
mechanic,
stream
and that
time.
complements
So,
that very nicely.
I like it. Rods?
I mean, the Demon Child. I think it's
but
such a
that's just
unique
on a
character in our
contract.
world, and that
I just do
explosive
that on a
power,
contract
that, and
basis.
the
I
fact
don't
that
do
it has
that as
the sort of
a.
two sides, the
It's
human
not
side
even
and the
part
demon
time.
side,
I just do
is
that
really
when there's
cool
one
to sort of
available.
complement the the variety on the.
You thought about it a few times.
Okay,
it seems
well,
like
you've picked
a fun
three.
It's
I'll
super
take the one
fun.
left over.
It is. It's so
yeah, I'll
fun.
pick Subo.
I mean, who doesn't love a drunken archer, really? I mean, that's
exactly.
You know,
That's fine, Odie. No worries.
Well, that sounds like
Everyone
a lot of fun,
is
but now,
welcome
as
to come
promised,
and go
why
as
don't we
they
cover
please.
some behind-the-scene looks
Demon
at the
Child sounds
making
cool. I
of
stopped
Diablo 4
listening.
Vessel
I
Hatred.
stopped
Check this
listening
out.
because I was talking to chat. What's the Demon Child? I missed it. Hey, I see chain pulls. Oh, it looks so good. New region and game features. Okay.
We travel south to Nahantu, a region with both deep
So
ancient
this is
jungles
going to be
and
open
vast
to
fallen
everybody,
It's
but
the
you have
last
to
stretch of
pay to
land
get
in
the new
Sanctuary's
class.
eastern
That's my
continent,
understanding.
And we've packed it full of experiences for every type of
Oh,
player.
Rouster, you missed the
In this
game called
expansion,
Atomfall.
there's a whole
The
lot
game
to
we were
explore
watching
under the
just
dark
now when
canopy
you
of
came
Nahantu.
back was called Atomfall, and everyone thought I was saying Atomfall, like your
Nahantu
name.
is the southernmost region.
Do you think it's possible
of
for a
the
single
eastern
person to
continent
create a
that
AAA
Diablo
game?
4 has been taking place in? It's the last.
I'm pretty
region that we
sure
haven't
any
visited
game
yet so
made
far
by
in the
one
game,
single
but it
person
is
is
one
going to
that
be
we've been to
considered an
before
indie
in
game no
Diablo.
matter what you do.
There's lots of new areas. We have 6 in total.
Link, are you
4 of them
still
are
here?
jungle
I feel
themed,
like
and then
that's
we have
kind of a
2
good
that are
question
Red Rock
for you.
Canyon,
Link knows
but each
about
one
that
of them
stuff.
has their own unique identity.
But I don't
When
think
you
so.
first
I
arrive
think
in
if you're
Nahantu,
one
you're
person,
in
no
this
matter
place called
what you
Lingering
do,
Hatred. This is a high treetops
it will always be
canopies where
considered
you're
an
almost
indie
walking
game
amongst
because
the
you would
branches
just
high
you
above
wouldn't
the
even have a
jungle floor.
studio. It would
Imagine
just
a thick canopy
be
that
you.
the light is just
I don't think
barely
you would be
poking
allowed
through.
to classify
The whole
it
area
as a
has been
AAA
infected
game.
by this thing called the Hollows infestation.
Like part of
The Hollows are a
of
new
what makes a
enemy that's
AAA game
associated with
AAA is
Mephisto. They
one
themselves are kind of
that
like
it
a
comes I
tar-like
think from a
substance
studio,
creature
and 2
born
the
straight
amount
out
of
of the
money
depths
that
of
they
hell.
put into
It
it.
feels a little
But like
twisted. There's a
the quality
sickness
of the
to
game doesn't
area
matter because
itself.
Skull and Bones was supposed to
Humans
be a
have ventured into this
quadruple
deep
A
part of the
game,
jungle
and
where
it
there's all this poisonous plants and flora. The Dredge
that game,
actually
no,
started
I don't even know
experimenting
anyone. I don't even
with
know if
eating
anyone's
these
playing it.
hallucinogens, and it put them into this
It would take a whole
aggressive
lifetime for
psycho
one
rage.
person. Yeah, it is
Dregs were pretty
possible to
fun
make great
because we
games.
were able to push
Stardew
more
Valley
variety
is a
in the
great
monster family. You
example
have
of
one
that.
these
That was
tall
made by a
dregs,
single developer.
and then half of a body of another dreg on top of it.
And
kind of
Valheim was started off
controlling
being
it
made by a
and telling
very
it where to go
small
and tossing
team. I don't think it was
poisonous
just one
bombs at the
person.
player. When you
But
come
when
across it, it's very
Valheim
memorable.
first released into
And then
early
we've also
access,
got the area of Tenganse,
they had a really small
where
team.
you've got the
And then when
Tenganse
it did so well,
Plateau,
they
which is
expanded.
full of
but
these red rocked plateaus and canyons.
Minecraft
Imagine getting
nowadays
up
is considered
above the
AAA.
land. Those gigantic walls
Minecraft
have
is a very
pockets
unique
inside
example,
where
though.
monsters could live. It offered up a lot of opportunity to bring back a monster family like the Lukunai.
We're bringing them back in a new way here as a fully fleshed out monster family with multiple classes.
What a more brute force looks like, what a caster looks like. They are very much apex
It's funny that they're
predators,
talking
and
about
we're
this because in
definitely in their
Diablo, everyone's so
territory.
tiny. I don't
And then
pay
there's a
attention
little
to really
sub-area
what they
called
look like or
Skittering
what they
Earth.
are.
The name alone.
Although
makes your
yesterday I
skin
kept
crawl.
dying.
It's bug
There's something that
infested,
like
and you can see how the bugs
there,
have
one of the
destroyed
enemies after the enemy would die,
jungles
like
and kind of
2 seconds
input their
later it would
influence on
explode.
Within the field of
And
giants,
I was
you
so
have these
squishy,
giant
and it was like
corpses
I
of these
died
long
after
dead
every
demons
single
that
fight. It
humans
was so
have
it was a
begun
little
to
bit
mine away at
embarrassing.
for their resources,
You have to
while
zoom
they've
in.
got
Yeah,
a lot
well
of
now
use
that
out
I
of
know
them,
how
so
to zoom
toxic
in,
to
I
the
guess I
land
can.
around
But
it.
yeah, it was
The
kind of
notion
embarrassing. But I have like twice as much
massive
health and twice as much
demons
armor
walking
now.
sanctuary
So next time I
1,000
know
years ago
I'm
is
gonna
really
slay. It's gonna
thought-provoking.
be awesome.
Plateau's also got just this beautiful color scheme to the lighting. It's really lovely to be there. And then horrific
I
at the
do
same
like
time,
that
you know,
it's
so-
not an underground hellscape like most of this game. All right,
The
show us more
mercenaries and Vessel
mercenaries.
of Hatred are a group of people who we like to describe as ordinary people with extraordinary
It's on
skills.
both,
They have the
Nate.
same level of will
I've
to
only-
fight against the demons of hell.
I'm pretty
There's
sure.
4 mercs that you can collect over the course of the campaign.
I'm fairly
Starts
certain
with
both
Rahir, a
Steam
blacksmith
and
a
Battle.net
shield
are
bearer,
on
is more a
Diablo
defensive
GFN.
fighter.
I'm gonna double
He's
check
able
right
to
now.
go in there and soak up damage, use his shield as a bulwark.
Yeah,
against the
yeah.
enemy.
Steam and
Meet him
Battle.net
early
are
on in
both
the
there.
campaign, and he's one who introduces you to the mercenary network.
You're good.
You end up
You're
finding
good. Oop.
acquisition quests for 3 other mercs that you can
Yeah,
find
you
throughout
might
the course
have
of
to
the story.
select. You might
Subo,
have to
the
tell it
Drunken
to select
Archer,
the story you
is
want.
going to work really well for people who want someone who's
Yeah,
out of the main
they're
melee
both on there.
in the back.
They
offering
at launch
utility
they
and that
weren't.
kind of
When it
range
first
support.
launched,
Then we have Ariana.
you marked the wrong
Berserker
one.
Crone,
Yeah,
who's a
when it
melee
first
combat
came out, there
fighter,
was
close
only one and
range,
not the other,
really
and I had
cool
to wait.
combat meter, a massacre
That
meter
chain
where you
pull
need
is
to keep killing
cool.
enemies to get the meter to be filled.
She's got a bunch of really interesting utility skills that you can kind of build in.
Finally, we have the demon child Aldkin, who's a magic user.
I want the
who can
demon
transform
child,
himself from
obviously.
human form
I'm
to
gonna
demon
use the
form
demon
and
child.
join
I'm
you in
just
combat.
saying.
There's this really great reinforcement ability where
Angelina,
you can
what's
take one of
good?
the mercenary skills and attach it to
Nice
one
to
of
see.
your powers. So
This
that when
stream
you
started
use that
as
skill,
Red
it
Dead
pulls
and it
them in
became
to
something
do a
else. Okay,
specific
I
skill.
promise I was
The
doing Red
mercenaries
Dead
for
today,
Vessel of
but we
Hatred,
ended
one
up
of the
here. So
things we are
it's nice to see you,
expanding on
Angelina.
is
How
the
are
skill
you?
tree. For Diablo 3, you had a very basic type of mercenary. But
Dude,
this
our
time you can
mercenaries get their
actually
own skill
push a little
tree.
bit more into the skill
I like
tree
this a
and make
lot.
the mercenary the way you would
I've
want to
kind of gotten
Going
back
through
into
each
Diablo
mercenary
already,
progression
but
arc
this
and
is gonna
outfitting their
really
skill
get
tree
me
so
back
that
in.
it's
This is so cool.
complementary to your character build.
You're doing
I
all
think
right.
that's where
Good.
fun in the mercenary
Yeah, I
system
feel
really
bad because
lies.
my thumbnail's a little bit clickbaity. My thumbnail says Red Dead, but technically
The Dark
we're
Citadel is a new endgame feature that's coming in Vessel of Hatred. It's an entirely cooperative player.
Definitely, Anthony, if you know how to
All the
do
mechanics
it.
within it
I
are
wouldn't
based
even know
around
how to
you
start
working
making
together
a
with your
game.
party members to
I
solve
think
the
making a
challenges
mobile
and
game might
face
be a
the
lot
first
easier to
Khazra
get
hordes
started
within.
with
One of the outcomes of the
than
Mage
trying to make a
Wars,
PC
this
game
giant
to kind of learn
crater
the ropes.
and
But
all
I
the
don't really
souls that were
know.
kind of
I don't know.
lost
I
in
don't
it
really
from
don't know
those
anything
wars.
about game
The
development.
goal of
I don't know
the first
how. I don't know
Khazra,
if it's
who
hard
are
to
kind
get
of
your
the
game on
original
Steam.
Khazra.
I
They're
don't. I really
using
don't
the
know. But yeah, it would be a
powers
fun
within
hobby to get
the Citadel
into,
found within this
and I don't think it would be
crater to perform
expensive. I
experiments
think
to
it would be
try and bring
slow.
back their dark god.
Only recently, people have started going missing. They head into the Khazra region, they disappear, never to be seen
Yeah,
again.
Odie, there's a lot
it's
of
clear
channels that
whatever
do
they're
that.
planning is about to come to fruition, and your
I do
job
it
as
on
the players to get
occasion.
in there and stop it.
Citadels are a place
My
where we
problem
take
is I just end up
what
talking to
is the
chat.
best
Like
part
I'm
of
not even
Diablo,
paying attention to
combat,
Diablo
and
right
we
now. I'm
test
just talking
it
to
in
you
a different
guys.
way, which is adding in cooperative mechanics that you have to manage on top of that.
For example, a boss has an attack, and as a player, you have to collect an item that allows you to reflect the attack back at him. So there's a little bit of a Twitch level mechanic there.
That's
where you actually
cool.
have to time your reaction shot. What's interesting about it is when you
I'm
get
trying
multiple
not to
people
stand in
there,
the
we're each
circles that will
responsible
explode
for
and kill me.
reflecting
Like
that
I'm
shot
I don't I'm
once, so we
still
all
on a
have to sort of
basic
master
level in
timing
Diablo.
of
I
that
don't know.
move. You can't do that
I
kind
am
of
a
thing without
casual.
coordinating as a team, and that's
I
sort
have
of
to
the
admit,
example of
like
what
Elder
Citadel
Scrolls,
gameplay
I
feels
was
like.
hardcore,
When
but
designing
Diablo,
the
I'm
Citadel,
definitely
we
a
designed
casual
a lot of really
Diablo
cool
player.
bosses. And so one of the things that we did is we took that design and made like armor sets for each of the classes. That way you feel like you took their armor and you feel like you're wearing a little bit of them after your victory.
We also have a currency that's dedicated to the Citadel, where as you play through, a vendor can be interacted with to buy custom
Diablo.
cosmetics that are unique to the Citadel. You can play with 2 people, but the ideal experience is for 4. In order to facilitate
Link,
that,
I think you
we
missed
built
the
an
Tainted
all-new
Grail.
Party Finder feature.
It
And the
looks
community has been pretty
amazing.
vocal about wanting this for a long time.
I'm pretty sure it's the
made a
one
lot
you
of
sent me,
sense
but
to
I
us
just
to pair
watched
with
it
this new
in
Citadel mode.
It
on
really
this
is
stream.
an activity that's geared towards
It looks
people
so
who
good. Chat was
love
into
to play
it, too.
together with their friends or with strangers. And
Because you sent it to me.
enjoy
I
that
know, no, I
cooperative
know.
gameplay.
But I didn't. I saw you sent it to me, but we watched it on this in the live
I'm
stream.
really just excited for people to see all the little hidden storytelling elements that the team has fit in.
There's interesting things to find.
I
and
gotta
see and
start paying
discover
attention to the
around every
story.
corner, and it's just a really great experience getting to explore and how to.
I have no idea what the story with this game is. I totally lost the plot. Apparently, we're helping Lilith now. Look at the cute little puppy, husky, little kitties. I've got the German Shepherd. I've got the basic one, which I love. My German Shepherd is so helpful.
Who needs friends anymore, right? So,
All right, guys, I think that's it for this showcase. I think we watched everything that I wanted to see, and that I thought that you guys would enjoy.
Way to bring players together and actually work things out. So tell us what actually will players have to do.
I think those are the things
to
I wanted to
earn some
see.
rewards, get through it alive.
You're shocked it's going to Xbox. I'm glad it is, and it means it should GFN should get it. Yeah. So since
and we're doing more in Vessel of Hatred to push players.
Since the Microsoft GFN collaboration got announced, all of the games that have been releasing on Microsoft have been coming to GFN. So yeah, I agree. It seems seems likely. What's Path of Exile? I only know I took my ideas from Diablo. Oh, Link, don't say that to Odie. You guys are about to be fighting. Lilith is dead, but we're helping her followers against Mephisto. Lilith is dead? What? I gotta finish the campaign, obviously. My Diablo 4 experience is so confusing and backwards. I do. I think he does. I think he does. No, you're just joking. But that's it, guys. I'm gonna wrap it up there. Mom's gonna be home soon. I've got to go to town later. I want to see gameplay of something, not just people talking. I'll put it on Atomfall. Definitely the highlight was the Dune gameplay, though. I have to say I'm super stoked for that. Did I just hear a spoiler? Apparently, however, Diablo's been out for like a year at this point, so I don't think we can... I think at this point, spoilers are out the window. There must be a threshold for when we can talk about things, right? But yeah, this was a fun stream, guys. We literally streamed Red Dead for a full hour, and I didn't do anything except ride on my horse. And then I crashed into a train, and then we just rode on the train for a while, so that was fun. And then we did a little review. So I'm kind of thinking maybe I'll stream the one... I'll do this again tomorrow. But probably not right at 10. That's really early. But I'll, like, when I get up and go live, I'll just stream what they did. And we'll just fast forward all the talking, which is boring. Maybe. What do you guys think? We'll see how I feel. But not tomorrow, because it's GFN day. You're always the devil's advocate? Yeah. Well, I might be streaming Diablo again. I was thinking maybe tomorrow, but I definitely want to do the Final Fantasy demo tomorrow because it's Thursday. So, but I was thinking maybe I could stream a little Diablo, but it's kind of been my off-stream grind, and I've been really enjoying streaming Red Dead. So, so we'll have to see. You're welcome, Dan. Thank you so much for subscribing or becoming a member, you know, joining the megabytes. And I'm glad you got to hang out. Streaming during the day is nice. It is nice that I get to see everybody. I'm probably going to try to do a mix of day and night streams so I can cover all my bases. But thanks for hanging out, Dan. Let's talk about doing some WoW sometime. Oh, Nate, the thing is I don't think I own WoW anymore. Like, when I owned WoW, I had it on like a disc or something. I don't know. Like, I don't think I own that game any longer. I used to, but I don't think I do these days. And I don't even know if I have the email account that is associated with that account. Like, I'm pretty sure I had a Hotmail account. Oh, it's free up to a certain level. Oh, well, there you go. Oh, it's just a subscription. Oh, you don't buy the game, you just subscribe? See, guys, I don't know. Like, I can't, it was like, I don't even want to say, like 15 years ago, maybe, that I played WoW. I honestly don't even remember. But maybe you don't own it. Maybe I didn't, maybe I just subscribed, so. Bye, Rouster. I hope there's no more issues at work. So do I not have to... Oh, they moved away from the buying portion. See, I'm way behind. So it's free up until... Like, I don't even have to pay for the subscription. It's free up till a certain level? Because then I'll play till it's not free anymore. Apparently it's free to a certain level, Audi. I didn't know. Oh, yes! I'll play WoW! Yeah, I used to be I was an elf. I was a night elf. And I was like a ranger or hunter, whatever it's called. And I got to level 60. And then I got to level 80. And then I quit playing. Because I think 60 was max. And then they raised it. But like I said, this was a long time ago. But I wanted to be a blue person. With hooves. Can I be that? And are you Alliance or Horde? We'll have to talk, Nate. We'll have to talk. We'll have to talk. And you know who used to love WoW? Drennan. Just saying. Trying to think what other WoW heads I know. The older WoWs? Aren't they all the same WoWs? Like, oh, the base game, you mean? Not the expansions? Yeah. Okay, so I'd like to, yeah, I'll play, but I want to be a blue, I would like to be blue person. I'd like to have hooves. Yeah, I don't think Fox plays anymore. I think that was a... Oh, classic. Wait, which one do you play, Nate? Do you play classic or the newer one? I think the graphics in the newer one are better. You play the new one? Okay, good. I think I'd rather play the new one. I'm not really a classic WoW. I think I would prefer... They're quite different, right? Like, they're quite different. I think I like the new shiny one. Chase, hi! Hi! Happy Wednesday. Happy hump day. We're finally halfway through the week. Yeah, we are. Yeah, we are. I just had a funny little stream. I started off with Red Dead, and I ended up just watching the showcase. The Xbox showcase. But it's my stream. I'll do what I want. In Classic, you have to buy your spells. No, that's no good. We don't want to do that. But yeah, Nate, we'll have to play... What am I going to... I'm going to be playing Red Dead, WoW, and Diablo. There's a lot going on. No, I don't have room for Fortnite. There's a lot of cool Marvel costumes. Oh, yeah? No, I haven't played the new season. I'm on a Fortnite break. I tend to play Fortnite in spurts. But no, I haven't checked it out in a while. But yeah, I see they're very Marvel. I liked the one that was Greek mythology themed, but that was like when I quit the game, so. A whole Marvel themed season, that's awesome. Loving that do what I want energy, it was my vibe yesterday. Yeah, Chase, it's awesome. I was just chatting and I played Red Dead for an hour, but I just left it on auto ride and we were literally just talking in chat for an hour. And then we were talking about Gamescom and I was like, let's see what they're doing. So then we watched that for a couple hours and then I feel like that was good. I rolled up and I thought my stream was ending with the music. It is! I am ending. But I mean, it's a drawn out ending. This is like the 4th time the ending music has played. I want to wrap up before Mom gets home because I have to go to town. So I want to get dressed and stuff before she gets here. And shout out to everybody for the support. I got my Google payment today and now I'm going to go buy Moby his dog food when I'm in town. And that's you guys. That's the support from you guys. So shout out to everybody. Red Dead was playing itself for an hour. It literally, my horse was riding itself for a full hour. You're gonna be playing probably Path of Exile. You need to level up your ranger before PO2. Path of Exile early access. Oh, thanks for the hearts. I see little hearts. Audi, the further you get in Path of Exile 1, you get perks for the second one? That's cool. I think that's pretty cool. Guild Wars did that back in the day. Guild Wars did that. If you achieved more, like, depending on what you achieved in the first one, you would get perks in the second one. It's cross progression. Oh, cross progression is even more. Yeah, Anthony, once you show up, I have to end. That's how the stream works. Once Anthony gets here, stream is over. So, but I've been live. I've been live for 2.5 hours, which is what I planned. I wanted to be kind of done before Mom gets home because I got to run out. I got to take some stuff to the post office and it closes early. Why are not places should be open until like 9 o'clock anyways. You transfer everything, like armor and weapons. That's really cool. So you're not starting off like a baby like I will be. You too, Chase. I'm glad I got to see you, even just for a couple minutes. I gotta stop missing your stuff. But my sleep schedule's reversing itself. Like, for a long, like in the summer, I was waking up like now and staying up till like 5 or 6. But I don't know. I'm reverting back now. I don't know. I don't control it. It's not up to me. But yes, guys, that's it. So tomorrow, I've finalized. I will be streaming the Final Fantasy demo to celebrate GFN Thursday. And also, I've never really played Final Fantasy, so that'll be fun. And it's free, so you guys can check that out as well. It's live already. Dan played it. Dan liked it. Dan said it was good. I think you even said you might get the game. So that's really good feedback. Diablo should do that with the next game, have cross progression with the characters. We haven't even heard about Diablo 5. They want Diablo 4 to last a long time, I think. Diablo, you mean fake Poe. You guys are funny. You and Link, you guys are funny. But yeah, guys, come back tomorrow for that. I'm not sure if I'll do 1 or 2 streams tomorrow, but definitely I'll be doing the demo. And then Friday, probably back to Red Dead, but we'll have to see. But that's kind of my plan for the week. But yeah, thank you everybody for coming out. Thank you to all my Nova Scotians. We had 3 Nova Scotians subscribe today. That was fun. Welcome new subscribers, as well as Dan for joining the Megabytes. Thank you so much, Dan. It's so nice to have you. But that's it for me, guys. I will see you guys tomorrow for GFN Thursday. Meg Atron out.